You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, huh? Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up, ladies? It is Wild Out Wednesday.
Hey.
We haven't had y'all on here in a long time. I titled the video for old time's sake.
Hey, what's this? Freddie Jackson night? Rock me tonight for old time's sake.
Now, Karma Diva, if you want, you can come on camera. Sislo, if you want. If you don't want, y'all don't have to. But I'm gonna be on camera, y'all. I hardly ever get on here anymore, so I gotta show my face sometime. I uploaded 10,000 videos from Omaha days, and that's the only footage I have done in a long time. Hey, Sislo, how you doing, boo? You still on mute?
Hey,
sis.
Hey,
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo. Hey.
How you doing?
You looking malicious.
Hey,
thank you.
Oh no, she didn't lick a finger.
This looking cake-alicious over there. Up here in that corner up there looking all
cake-alicious with my pink on.
Cake.
Hey, you know what? It's gonna be cake-alicious over here all weekend because I am booked and busy all weekend.
Okay.
I got three
like
cake
that.
orders. Yes.
I like that.
Two cake orders on Sunday. No, 2 cake orders on Saturday. Then I gotta do Mark's, you know the homie, right? Mark
Yeah.
I gotta do one for his, the dozens of cousins.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the dozens of cousins. I gotta do their cake Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. That's right, yes. It's gonna be a busy weekend.
It's more than a dozen of them. Trust me. It's like 10,000 of them. Seriously.
It's 12 cousins. How they got the name? It's 12.
It was 12 siblings. No, it was 12 siblings.
12 siblings.
And
that's
then
12 siblings. And they all
each
kids. So that's why they call it the cousins. And this year will be their 100 and I want to say, is it the 106, Karma Diva?
I don't know, but somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the 105th or 106 consecutive.
Reunion?
I mean, year after year after year reunion. Matter of fact, they got a award from the mayor a couple of years ago. You remember that?
Yeah. I want to say you can Google them. I want to say that. And it's the Bryant Fisher family. This the Bryant, BRYANT -Fisher, FISHER family.
Yeah, they have a long history, and I told y'all before that is the family of also Gabrielle Union, the actress who was born in.
Mm-hmm.
So she moved away when she became a teenager, to Cali. But she was born here. She still has family here. She still visits here with her husband, the one, the
Yeah.
YY. But yeah, they still come in and out of town. Usually she just skating in through the night. Not through the night, but
Right.
sneaking out. But yeah, so what y'all have been up to? Y'all haven't been on here in a month of Sundays. Sis Low, I didn't even know she went live the other day. I happened to be scrolling through YouTube and I saw she had went live. I think were you cooking, Sis Low, or something?
But you know what? I have got to plan it because there was an impromptu kind of thing. But
yeah, because I want to join you.
I actually like doing those cooking things.
Mm-hmm. Cooking videos are fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll be too busy in there rocking out to my music, whatever it is. Whether it's church music or hardcore rap, I'm in there and I tell everybody to get out the kitchen.
Exactly.
I like to cook the strip music.
Did she say stripper music?
Hey, well, go ahead.
I got a little pole. I got a little pole.
Oh, you got a little pole? I like big poles.
On the side of the kitchen. You know what?
I got a pole in the kitchen.
I like the big poles.
Unless you don't know it.
I tell people.
I am in my office, right? And I've been in here all day working. And I just looked over to my left and the broom in here because I was sweeping my office earlier. And I was on my phone. That's the first thing I see when I look over.
I look over to the left.
That's when I feel like a witch. I get on my broom.
You know what? We too old.
I say we all got a little hole in us. Hey, we all got a little hole in us.
Trick Daddy said we too old for him. We too old for the pole.
I don't even mess around in the area code 304, baby.
You know what? I ain't never been on a pole. I walk next to a pole.
I ain't never been on a pole, but I learned some things from the people on them.
Anyway, you know what? Y'all nasty. Let me read these comments. I don't know, Big Brenda. I don't know if Big Brenda's in here still, but Big Brenda, she is going off the title of the show because it's called For Old Time's Sake, Women Over 35, We Are All Damaged, according to Trick Daddy.
Now, I'm in.
Big Brenda, that team, nobody wants Trick Daddy.
She said, don't nobody over 35 wants you either, nigga.
That's fine.
That's fine. I absolutely agree,
girl.
So let me for the people who don't know, what Dr. Creole, how you doing,
Dr. Creole? Dr. Creole said I used to say, hey.
She did. You can feel free to hit the tail, child. Let me drop the old nasty piece of stankin' like Karma Diva. I did not kick her off. She kicked herself off. Hopefully she'll be back. But we're gonna get into this conversation. I don't know where she.
We're gonna have to change your name to Dr. Diva.
Yeah, she talked about it before. She might could teach us a few things too, even though we don't have the poll yet.
Let me grab my glasses. I'll be right back. Let me grab my glasses.
You know what? Child. Only thing I can do is touch the poll. Let me drop this link for Karma. Do I need to drop the link for Karma Diva again? Oh, she's back. Oh, there you go. I dropped the link for you too, Creole Butterfly, if you want to join the panel. But see, you over there talking about that poll and shit, and the internet, Beyonce's internet said no.
Let me tell y'all about Trick Daddy.
Somebody got a little feedback. Is that you, Karma Diva?
It shouldn't be.
Now it's good. Now it's good.
Oh, okay. Back in the day, I used to think he was so fine, and he was good looking. He was, but then that lupus kicked in, And unfortunately, oh, baby, you hardly got room to talk about anybody anywhere. Don't nobody want no overweight, pockmarked face, used to be rapper. Don't nobody want it. What is you about 65 and to hit retirement? And you think somebody wants you? But see, the main problem is, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Here I go. I'm gonna tell you. You ready for me to tell you? Why I can't hear you?
I'm sorry, I hit mute so you can talk. Let me play the
Oh,
clip for the people first, so they can know
okay.
exactly what we're going to be discussing. Okay, boo.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go ahead and it's matter of fact, I have the clip right here. Whoo,
Stop
child,
that beautiful mean footage.
child. When I heard him say that, now Karma Diva knows that she said that he's always felt a certain type of way. Let me make sure this is Creole. Hey Jill, hey honey bun. Is that you, Creole?
Hello, beautiful. Yes.
Hey girl.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, let
Hi.
me go ahead and speak to everybody. Everybody speak. Go ahead and get y'all speak on chat while I put this video up.
We said hello.
What
You
up,
late.
y'all?
I said, all these beautiful women up here. Yes, honey. We doing it tonight.
Speak that.
All right. All right.
All right. Speak that, boo. Speak it.
That part.
What you pulling up? The hood table? Okay. All right, babe. I'm sipping
Sorry,
my
I was
coffee.
on. I put my finger up because like I'm in church because I was on mute.
I know.
Okay, so this is what I'm pulling up, y'all, and we're gonna get back to the stripper talk, okay? But
Hey.
I'm just gonna pull this up so that everybody know exactly what we're gonna be talking about as far as Trick Daddy and the title of the show. So it's just a 30-second clip. He had an interview with Nene Leakes. Y'all know Nene from the Housewives of Atlanta. She has a YouTube channel that is thriving, and she interviews a lot of celebrities, and she had the opportunity to interview him. So if everybody can go on mute for about 30 seconds. So it's really quick clip. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe you and one or two other women, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're not?
No.
Well, honey, I know you are attracted to me, honey.
But y'all standards are too high. Y'all are too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past
I am
relationships.
not damaged.
You don't even realize you're damaged. You see, because maybe you and one or two other women, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
Okay, that thing was glitching. That wasn't me. That was the video that kept glitching. But y'all basically got the gist of it. He thinks women over 35 are damaged. We're too what did he say? We're too high. What did he say, y'all? I forgot already. High maintenance. And what else did he say? So I gotta play it
Too
again.
emotional.
Emotional. Okay. Too emotional. Too high maintenance. And also, we have a lot of baggage. And when Nene was like, I ain't got no baggage, nigga, you don't even know me. He's like, yeah, you do. You don't even know you have baggage. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. Now, it's not the fact that Trick Daddy don't want to date us, because most of us don't give no fuck if he even looked at us.
Okay.
Because we ain't looking at you. But I wonder how many guys might feel that way, or do you? What are your thoughts on that comment? Because he's getting a lot of backlash, for that particular comment.
He's an old man in age, but he's like a 16-year-old boy in mentality. So I mean, all of that is ringing through. He's the one that's damaged. And yeah, most of us that are 35 and above know what we want, we know who we are, and we ain't gonna take your stuff. So of course we don't appeal to you. You want them little young, dumb, chewing bubblegum women that you can run over and they look up to you like your daddy. Thank you, daddy. Cake, daddy. What you want, daddy? Yeah, that's what he want. I don't like Trick Daddy anyway, so ugh.
Well, I think
My
Carmelita
thing,
used to have a crush on Trick Daddy. Yes, she did.
I tell you why,
But
and I
he
can.
did look a lot better back in the day, Carmelita. You're right. He did look a lot better back in the day.
What happened was back in the day when I was living in Houston, I was working concerts. I was one of the people that wore the yellow security shirt, and I was working backstage, and I was working alongside the stage, and there's this guy just sitting on the stairs, and I'm like, "You gotta move, baby. You know they changing sets. You gotta go. You gotta move." And he was like, "I'm about to leave in a minute. I'm about to leave." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, and me and him just kind of chopping it up. And the next thing I know, they're like, "Introducing Trick Daddy." And he got up and ran on stage. And I'm like, and I just thought, what the hell? And then
Girl.
when he got off, he came out and he gave me a hug and this and that. And I was just like, oh my God. I mean, I met a lot of stars that night, but I thought he was particularly handsome and, approachable. But my thought on his comments, I had kind of told you about it earlier. First of all, his old ass, why would you want somebody the same age as your children? Let's start
Right.
there.
Preach. Come on.
That's strange. That's nasty. And secondly, like you said, Dr. Creo, he is he's looking for somebody who's young and dumb and impressionable. He wants somebody. He don't want no woman over 35 because hey, first of all, he know we're gonna tell it like it is, and we're gonna tell you, no, nigga, you wrong. You wrong, you wrong, you wrong. He wants somebody whose mind he can mold and meld into what he wants them to be, not somebody who's already established in who they are. So, you know what? I hope every young lady sees this. Like, I don't want to date my grandpa. Why I want him? You tub of lard. What? He look like the lard. He look like the can of lard he cook with. Dude, look at him. Look like he should be on the front of the Crisco can. Look,
I was
look,
trying to
and
hold
look,
on. I
and
was
his
trying to
teeth.
hold
Look, and his teeth will be the gold, the foil you pull back before you dip into it. Just down somewhere. Look, no, he look like one of them. He look like a reject from Fat Albert in the gang. Don't he look like he should have been with them back there in the junkyard?
Hey,
It's
hey, hey.
the Fat Albert. You know
Dude,
what? Now, no shade, no shade, no tea, but he does have lupus, so
I
that does
understand
come
that.
figure in. No, I'm not saying to you. I'm just saying to the peoples. He does have lupus, but this to this,
Right, and
this
his
to
comments
this,
don't got nothing to do with his lupus.
right?
His
It's
comments
like
that, and he can't understand why these girls don't want him. You
mm,
are a overweight ex rapper. You ain't had nothing now since your verse on "I'm So Hood."
mm, mm. Well, when Nene asked about his marriage to his estranged wife Joy and their relationship status, he basically said, she asked him if he was open, if he was currently dating or in a relationship, and he said, "I'm very wide, like wide open, like a very whorish man." At 51 years old, he said he's a very whorish man, but he said, with the exception of maybe Nene and maybe two or three other women, he's not even attracted to women over 30. So this to me speaks a different level than him saying women over 35 are damaged.
Now I say this too. Um, yeah, especially those of us in Gen X. Yeah, we are damaged. We all got some kind of damage that we dealing with or have dealt with. But that's part of life. That's where our scars come from. And I'm proud of each and every scar I done gained.
Come
And
on.
if you can't deal with it, that's your problem. But see, those scars have made me who I am. They've given me the intelligence and the wisdom and the years of knowledge. Keep up. Tell him to keep up. Tell him to catch up. That's what
Mm-mm.
we need to do. Cause like I always say, we hear about these emotionally they are what do I say, they're emotionally uh basically they're intellectually stupid. They're just you're behind, you're lagging. You need to catch up. You are that's what I say, emotionally stunted. These
Mm-hmm.
emotionally stunted men.
Mm-hmm.
And baby, because I'm over 35 and I done dealt with it in my teens and 20s, um, don't nobody want you either. So chuck the deuces to you.
Hey, kind of me,
You're
how
on
you
mute.
doing? How you doing, boo? Kind of me. Jill said his brain must be damaged. He's looking for someone to take care of his ass. And that's why we have to teach our daughters to look out for those type of men. Absolutely. You to me now. I'm gonna let Cicelo join in. I don't think Cicelo's talk, but to me, a lot of men in that age range are preferring the very young ladies, like early 20s, under 30, and they're in their 50s, 60s, 70s. And I don't think it has anything to do with damaged. I just think a lot of these men out here, they want
They
these
are the damaged ones.
young snatched women who have not experienced life, who probably haven't experienced a lot of relationships, who, like somebody said, can be molded, controlled.
Oh, you mean them builder bitches? Like I said, them builder bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
See,
you know.
see, and I called the men. I said, I ain't got time to do no builder bears. Come on.
I mean, they gotta go get their face lifted. They gotta get their eyebrows lifted, the makeup tattooed on. They gotta get the titties sitting upright. They gotta get the belly sucked and the butt. They butts look like a damn watermelon standing on a toothpick. How is that even right? Your body ain't even, girl. You ain't. I can't even find words right now.
Cicelo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You know, um, pretty much everybody kind of touched on what I was gonna say, but this is a thing. He doesn't want a woman that's damaged and all this, that, and the other. But to be perfectly honest, the women start getting damaged in the early teens and the early 20s by people like this. But what he wants is he's trying to catch one with the least damage so that he can form her and shape her into what he wants her to be. He wants to be able to
Is
manipulate
there a fit?
her.
Do y'all hear that feedback?
For me,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's probably from my I got a fan on in the background.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not gonna be long anyway. I'm just gonna say that he really wants a plaything. He wants somebody that he can, like you say, build a bear type of situation where he can manipulate her, form her in what he wants her to be, make her his judgment, and he looking for a woman that he can impress with money. Somebody that can
Oh, it's
overlook
really
his
loud now. Are you like closer to the fan? It's like really loud. You can't hear it,
okay.
Jill?
Hold on. I'm
Is it?
probably gonna have. It's no.
Let
It's
me
not
mute
that.
myself. I wonder if it's my fan.
It might
Let me
be.
just,
I
let me mute myself.
Okay, go ahead,
it's
Sislo.
not a whole lot I can do.
Go ahead, Sislo. You fine.
Not a whole lot I can do,
No, I think it was
and I'm
Carmel
losing
Divas.
my voice.
It's okay. I think it was Carmel Divas. Go ahead.
It's not and I'm losing my voice, y'all. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. He's want somebody that he can manipulate, somebody that he can control with money, and somebody that he don't feel as confident as he once did. So he needs to be able to say, let me overlook all of my flaws, overlook all of my shortcomings. I'll buy your way through this, that, and the other, because ain't no real grown woman gonna go for his bull crap. You don't want no mature woman, because we've been there, done that, and got all divorce papers, t-shirts, all of merch and memorabilia to go along with your kind.
I got the button for my jacket and the keychain too.
You go. There you go.
And why he talking about people got damaged over 35 years old? Carmel Diva, did you say he was in the joint a couple of times? Like back in the day? Like
he first went to prison, not jail. The first time he went to prison, I believe he was like 14.
But we got damaged?
He went, I believe, and I want to say he did like 7 or 8 years. I can't even remember what he did. It was on one of those like behind the music things they used to do. And I was just like, wow, when I heard it. But the more I have seen and heard from him, I'm like, dude, don't nobody want you.
I told you.
Right, I was gonna say Comedy real quick. He ought to thank Lupus for making him look that good, cause baby.
Oh my gosh.
He is big and breezy. He is not appetizing. He look like a piece of that liver. He's like a piece of that liver he done fried. He is not. No.
Don't do liver like that.
This is the OG. This is how he used to look back in the day.
Right, back in the day.
And this is how he looked.
Damn, did I age like that?
Yeah. He need to take whatever he can get.
I'm telling you, every time I look at that picture, I think of Fat Albert. I'm for real.
He don't
said he need to take whatever he can get.
Okay.
Shoot.
Okay.
I can't even forget it out.
Just make me want to go burn for down, burn for down, burn up, burn for down.
All that goes in his mouth stank. It look like
that
shit. CTC. Yeah.
His teeth been in his mouth since the 80s. Them
Yeah.
gold been in his mouth since the 80s. Ain't no telling what type of microorganisms is in that mouth.
Oh, that is gross. That is really gross.
Those organ mechanisms, that stuff done went reverse. You understand me?
Maybe
he looked like he had a reverse gas. What they call it, sir? Yeah,
so it don't went from. The gas.
What's that?
You don't want him trying to go down either. You feel me? You be done
Look, his teeth done went from gold to rust. No, baby, ain't no going down. I'm gonna need you to stay over there. I'm good.
Did you say he had a reversible stomach bypass? Is that what you said?
The gastric bypass.
Not reversible.
Bypass. That boy, he bypassed the gas. He floated.
I said he busting at the seams. We're gonna call them busted baby, like a busted can of biscuits.
And a biscuit,
Time to
yes.
be saying Esther Roll from Good Times.
Oh,
Damn.
I believe you for Weeble.
Now, James,
Weeble wobble, but the number wobble double.
not Esther Roll from Good Times and TC. Which one of y'all want to
Do
explain
that.
to TC what a trick daddy is? Somebody explain to TC what is a trick daddy.
that right there.
A busted can of biscuits, a can of Crisco.
Look at it.
Hold up, y'all. Before and after. Before
Girl.
and after.
I mean, like to me, when I look in the mirror, I don't look nowhere as cute as I used to. To me, I can see where, okay, my drawers are sagging now and, stuff like that. But baby, when people see me, they still know who the hell I am.
You better say
If you put them two pictures up side by side and somebody didn't know who Trick Daddy was, they would never be able to say that was the same person.
You ain't lying.
They would never. They'd be like, that's two different people, or is that his son?
Kind of me said those 30-year-olds, he be telling the same jokes or saying, you know what? I need to see these 30-year-old and 20-year-olds that are dating him. I need to see them.
Them little girls in Miami that, Trick Daddy, because he what he say, Trick love the kids. He always said that.
Yeah, he
Trick love the kids.
No, I ain't gonna go that far. Nope, I take it back. Because I don't know
Ooh.
that. I don't know that.
But I'm just saying, this was out of his own mouth. Trick love the kids.
He did say that. But you know how we call 20-year-olds kids still, So,
but we also said tricks were for kids.
I'm gonna just say, as far as I know, they are over 18-year-old kids that he loves.
I mean, but we also said tricks were for kids, so
Creole. I don't need no lawsuit.
I know it's right. Allegedly.
We just gonna say they all are.
In my Dr. K voice, allegedly, but damn, we saw where that got her, huh?
I can't stand that big. Anyway, let me tell.
Ooh, I missed it. I was talking to my son. What? Who? What?
She talking about Tasha K.
You
You still don't like TV?
You still don't like watching?
No.
Conscious TV called Trash K.
I've always, Tanya, will you tell them I have always called her Trashy K.
Oh yeah, that's what Creole was saying. That's what Conscious TV calls her too. I
have been calling her that for years. I cannot stand her and all that damn yelling. I'm like, why are you yelling? You got a microphone. We can hear you.
She do be yelling and screaming and spinning around in that doggone chair.
I'm like, you right there.
And she got a nice microphone, but she don't even need a microphone. She has a natural built-in microphone in her voice. She actually does.
She's drunk.
She's always drunk, and she don't mind. She's like the internet's version of the National Enquirer, where they just print shit or they just say shit, whether it's true or not. They don't care. And they don't care how it affects people.
I will hope she has gotten better. I know she still does the shock jock stuff, right? Like the shock jock type of stuff. But I haven't watched her really in a long time. So has she gotten better after the Cardi B $4 million lawsuit that she lost?
Who knows?
I haven't been watching her, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Have any of y'all watched her recently, or?
No.
Yeah, I hate to be lied to. You never know when she's trying to tell the truth.
Right.
Thank you.
That's the thing. That's the thing right there. That's the thing right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch yet.
Or if the people who's on her show is lying or talk. I'll never forget what Star Marie kept telling us that she was not trying to be no rapper. All them
And
interviews.
then came out with that, and then that video.
Y'all remember that video she did in that rap song?
Oh God, that video was. Oh, it was
That
hideous.
was a $5 video for a $5 hoe. That's
Truly.
child. Kind of me said the Hood Table House choreo. Oh, I just talked to her. Was it earlier today? Let me
Oh,
look at
did you?
Hold up.
How's she doing?
I was texting all of y'all today. I was texting everybody. I was texting my sister. Yep, that was this morning. I texted her. No, she texted me and I texted her back. But yeah, she's doing good. I was trying to get her to join us because when she had hit me up, she like, how you doing? Girl stuff. Hey, girl, And I hit her up later. I said, we gonna be up here tonight. Feel free to join us. But she didn't respond, so she's probably either napping or out busy doing something. But if she get the message, she'll probably hit the link if she see the message. But yeah, I will definitely let her know kind of me that you asked about her. I sure will. And she'll tell you every time one of y'all asks about her, I sure tell her. I do.
Yeah, please tell her Chroma Diva say, hey, what's up?
It's so cool. If we all get on here, we got Creole, we got Chroma Diva, we got Sislo.
I don't think I've ever met Creole.
Creole's my girl, okay? That's my girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all gotta check out her channel. All y'all my mods, right? Ain't all y'all mods?
I don't think so.
I think I am.
Creole, I didn't make you no mod.
No, and my feelings is hurt. No, I'm just like
I
don't think I am.
my mod. If you want to be a mod, I'll give you a mod thing. If not, I understand. No,
I sure, I'll go at your chat, honey. I might as well. I think I'm a mod for 6 people already. Let's make it complete. Let's do 7.
Yeah, because I'm like, I know some people they be modding for everybody, their mama and them. I'm like, that's why
my biggest job is for the official King Jives.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mod for Jives?
Well, he said, Creole, I like you, and put a thing on. He said, now you my mod. I said, oh okay.
What's up?
Yeah, I like Jives. I like Jives.
You know what? I like when people at least tell you or ask you, because over the years I have just walked in people chats and had a mod stick. And sometimes there's people I don't even really know. Has somebody ever done that to you? Like you probably been in their chat once or twice. You really don't even know them, but because they just see you a couple of times, they just give you a mod stick. And I'm like,
well, no, mine was always Facebook groups, and who was doing that to me. They would start a group with Ronald. He'd start a group and then just be like, okay, she in charge. What?
Really?
And he did that like 3 or 4 times to me.
Oh, Creole, we used to have a Facebook. We used to, y'all think YouTube is lit? We used to have private Facebook groups that were so lit. Like, Creole, how during the CO, whatever, during them 3-4 years, how just YouTube was just lit all day, all night. That's how our Facebook groups was. We literally did not sleep.
Wow.
That's how lit.
And I mean, like somebody could post a post something, and it'd be like 1,000 comments on there. Just everybody on there just talking. And this was even before 2319.
Oh, okay.
You want a mod thing too, TC? Is that what you're saying, boo? Or is you talking about Facebook?
But yeah, we used to have.
Creole. It'd be like.
But I see, and I thought about going back to Facebook again, but I keep hearing it's not the same.
I've never left Facebook.
I'm on Facebook, but it's mainly to advertise my cake business. Like mainly.
Well, no, like Tanya said, we used to be on there, and we would be on there. I was on there all day, every day, and now that's how I made so many friends. A lot of the people that I'm close with now are people I met through our groups, because we were not just, I mean, not just talking in groups. We were talking in our DMs or whatever, in the
Mhm.
inbox, and then we would have our infamous parties.
Oh,
We,
the
you know,
party, Creole.
I believe it. You know, I want to have a
Creole.
pajama jam. The
No,
little,
we used to have parties that lasted to like 6 in the morning.
shut up.
Like I would wake up because they was always at my crib. They was always at my crib.
yeah,
And I would wake up, and it's not random folks. So we have known each other, been in groups
Close
together
the gate.
for
Yeah.
years.
yeah,
So it wasn't. I mean, we had people traveling from Atlanta, from Denver,
Wow.
from St. Louis,
Arkansas,
from Arkansas.
everywhere,
We had people traveling
Texas. Just, I
for our
mean,
parties. And that's
yeah,
how good they was. We could throw a mean ass party, boy.
Okay.
man.
I mean, we had a
And I
block
mean,
lit.
it was one of those things where it was a potluck party, but
Mhm.
I mean, all the sisters in the group could burn, so
Okay.
whatever we ate, we was grubbing.
I know
And
that's
then, you know, you bring in some, everybody bring something to drink, and I ain't talking about no personal body. You bring something that everybody, if
everybody can
somebody else want to sip, you know, let me get a. Don't be shaking your head, Miss Jungle Juice, cause that right there, oh my God,
What you put in yours? I know fruit goes in there. I give my
whatever liquor they brought,
I give my
anything other,
yeah.
we put anything other than beer.
I get my son-in-law's mom to make one when I have a party, and I mean they
The
love
picture.
hers. It has all type of fruit and stuff in it, baby. Yep, yep.
We made ours in a tote.
Okay,
That was
that's what
that
that
was
is,
that
ain't
was just the fruit. That was just the
That's just.
fruit.
it?
hmm And
Lord.
and we had like maybe 8 or 9 different liquors, some light, some dark, and we would have 2 gallons of each one. And then
Hey,
we would throw in a couple of what kind of drinks did we add to it? Was it 7 Up or
Like the
Squirt?
margarita mix, or oh, you mean like that? I think it was usually like 7 Up.
I think it was 7 Up, a couple of things of 7 Up. And then you know those things they put in drinks. I forgot what it's called, but it's a mixer. You put it in mixed drinks.
yeah.
Um, you
Not
know what I'm talking about.
grenadine, but
Yeah. We would put a little bit of grenadine, just a little bit, and then just to throw a little kick off the liquor. But I mean, it was all that fruit, grapes. We had oranges.
all
We
them
had
grapes was fire.
strawberries. Man,
You're
man.
gonna
When I
think this
tell
is
you,
weird. When I was younger and I tried to drink, because I'm not a drinker, like a half of a cooler gets me under the bed. But when I used to try to drink, I used to love Kessler and tea.
What the hell is Kessler?
It's a dark liquor. It's got an old man on the front of it. And
They all got old men on them. Johnny Walker.
I'm like, yeah, they say, you want some tea with that? I'm like, yep. I would turn that up and would be so drunk, don't even know I'm drunk.
Oh, you done had a hot toddy.
girl,
Yeah,
you sure I wasn't doing
my mama fixed me those when I
No,
was
the
10.
hot toddy. No, I used to drink the hot toddy. I still to this day will down a hot toddy. If I feel some sickness coming
Mm-hmm.
on,
Yeah.
I will down me
Yeah.
a hot toddy, and I swear it knocks whatever you got out of you. If you get it early, but if you get it late, it's gonna take about 3-4 days of hot toddy. But
Right. It's a wonder my kids ain't
girl,
alcoholics,
let
because
me
I was
tell
quick to
you,
be like, hold on, let me go boil some lemons and some tea
Okay.
and put a little honey in there. Here you go.
One day, one day we was playing chords, you know, from
there
the
I
building.
go.
That's tuck and roll. That was tuck and roll.
Okay.
That is one of the houses where I was living in. It was a basement, and we had my parties in my finished basement. And that was one of the houses. Karma Diva, the tuck and roll queen. This is the house where she got the name Tuck and Roll coming down my stairs.
Oh Lord.
I fell. I was down there and I was caught myself dancing and making fun of somebody and lost my balance. And
And
all I could do was tuck in and roll over.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And
But
they was
yeah, no,
laugh. They was like, "Are you okay?" "Oh, I'm fine." I
soon
just
as
laid there and
I
laughed.
soon as we realized she was okay, we hollered like it was so funny. But we
And
didn't have
Tanya tell you, I didn't give a damn. I laughed too.
Now,
we did, but you
can't
see
laugh
that
at yourself,
igloo.
you
That's
know.
what we put the liquor in sometimes in that igloo that I'm standing next to. That was
Okay.
just full of jungle juice. But if we didn't put it in there, then we put it in this one right here. So that's what
Okay.
we would put it in.
You ever
You
watch
know the
the
big old
thing
tubs from like
60
Dollar
Day?
General. You know them big old.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, Creole, what we
Mhm.
used to do, because in December we had parties every week, every weekend.
Oh,
So when we had leftover jungle juice, we would put it in like freezer bags and we would freeze it. And I'm telling you, the next week and the next week, that shit was so potent.
We
Child.
Creole, we used to party.
Lit,
I
lit.
believe it. I believe it.
We
That was fun.
we
Yesterday
partied.
was fun.
And the name of our I don't want to call it a clique or group or it
Oh,
wasn't a club. It was grown folks. Like grown
Grown
folks.
folks.
That's what we was called. And that's all we did. It was grown folks. Some people would bring their husbands, their wives, their girlfriends. Some people were single, they would come along. I mean, we would have fun, cars, dominoes, drinking, dancing.
Willie!
Just oh my God.
I
And then
remember
Willie!
I think one time we almost got set up. Remember that, Karma Diva?
I still think them wasn't no damn college kids.
Mm-mm.
I think they was undercovers. They was on some 21 Jump Street shit.
Probably was. You know, it's how they do.
Because as far back as Tanya's house was, literally, you come down and you're at a dirt
We
road,
was at the end of the hood. We was like
end
darn
of
near
the block.
at the end of as deep north as you can go. I mean, like a block away was another city. I was like
Yeah.
deep in the hood in that house.
And we
And
was deep. It had to be about 20, 30 of us in the house that night.
it was a lot.
And
Probably more than that.
we had been outside smoking and we were coming inside and we noticed it was like 4 white kids coming in with us. Who the fuck is y'all?
Oh my gosh.
Look at them.
I see.
Now,
Happy.
Notice what's the first thing you notice, Creole? Just from your own eyes, the first thing you notice.
The dude in the front with the tire heels on.
And
I don't know.
they all got different college shirts on.
Oh yeah, they sure do. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now,
And-
would you think that if they were college kids, they would probably all be coming from the same college and
Same
might have the
college.
same type of gear on?
Yep. Feel better. What's her name? Feel better.
oh,
Sissy.
Sislo, you
See you
left?
later, love. She's out of here. I didn't even
All
see
right,
her.
sis.
I'm sorry, babes.
Love you.
Love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Love y'all. My voice
Yes,
is.
her voice is going
My
out.
voice is.
I feel you.
Love y'all.
Okay.
Love
Alright,
you too.
good night.
Get you some hot toddy.
Girl, I wish I had one of those hot toddies y'all was drinking.
Girl, I'll make you a drink now. I can make you an old nasty piece of drink. Like for real. But these are the people that came to my house. It was about 2 or 3 in the morning, Creole. Now, mind you, I'm deep in the hood, like as far as you can go in our city. Literally a block away, like across the street from my house, is a whole bunch of woods, and then behind those woods is another city. Like seriously.
Yeah.
They came around 2 or 3 in the morning. There's all bubbly and shit. We in there drinking, kicking it. And we all outside, inside. Now, I didn't see them come in. So when they came in, some of the people, from our group, they was like, "Who are y'all?" It was like, "Oh, we heard the party over here. Party over here." Girl, I must have came out there because somebody said, Tiny, come get some white people. There's no white people around us. It's all niggas. and maybe a few Indians or Mexicans. But I went into the kitchen and I was like, "Who the fuck are y'all?" That's
Okay.
literally what I said. I was like, "Who the fuck are y'all?" They was like,
Wow.
"Oh, you just y'all got something to smoke." What did they say, Karma Diva? Y'all got something to smoke or drink? They said something.
No.
They were like, "Hey, you got any weed or
Yeah,
something we
weed
can
or
drink?"
something. I
I
said, if
was
you
like,
don't get the
"Hell
fuck
no!"
out of my house, hold on, I want y'all. Hold up. I want y'all to see my face. I was like, if y'all don't get the fuck out of my house,
Cause I mean, it was like I remember it was me, Mark, and Monica had came in, and we were the ones coming off the porch. First of all, where did you come from?
Right.
Because we literally walked into the house. So how are you behind us? Where were you at? I'm like,
they kind of me. I was like, y'all don't get the girl. That's Carmen Diva. I was like, who the
hell, we
fuck?
all was like, who was these kids? And that's why I always said they was on some 21 Jump Street bullshit. They was no, I don't know you.
Okay.
And we got some of everybody up in the house. We all know each other, but you know how it is. We hood, we a little ghetto. We, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a whole lot ghetto, and I ain't even ashamed to say it.
Okay. Yeah, it was something up with that.
They was at the wrong house, all right. They was at the right house, but at the wrong house.
Okay.
I
They
do
was
think.
at the wrong house, but they had the right folks that night. There you go.
Right.
Because we did have a police call on us a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh Lord, by your neighbors.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
yeah,
I don't know who called.
probably.
Wow. I mean, we was like, girl, but I tell you, I would wake up and people be sleep on my porch spread eagle on the patio. I mean, who was that who was sleep on the patio one day and we was just walking over his ass and taking pictures? Like,
Who, Camario? Was that his name?
no, it was Andre.
Uh,
And I saw him matter of fact at I saw him at Omaha Days. I saw Dre.
I thought I seen him, but I wasn't sure.
Yep. I saw him. But yeah, Creole, them three white kids. I mean, they could have been teenagers, but they could have been some adults. Hell, they have
That girl,
adults that look like this playing TV shows as kids, you know. So
them
they
two chicks look too old. Them two chicks look a little too old to be somebody teenager.
Especially the one in the back.
Yeah, they look.
Oh yeah, the one in the back is about 30. Mm-hmm.
As my daughter would say, they look grown, like they got a mortgage or something.
Oh my goodness. That's
I can't stand her.
We used to have a lot of fun. But this nigga right here, though. This nigga right here.
He can kick.
I'm gonna need you to take that gold off your mouth. You was over 50 years old and fucking around with 20-year-old. And I know that gold got over a 20-year-old plaque in your.
And I know that his kids, at least the oldest ones, I want to say he got like 4 or 5. Them older ones, they all in their 20s at least. The youngest one maybe in their mid to late teens, but the rest of them is grown.
Right.
You see what Carter B said, right? The one in the back definitely paying a mortgage.
Okay.
Don't be agreeing with Baby Diva. Don't be agreeing with her.
Yes. Something wrong with her.
Cause that Baby Diva is a hot mess. She'll come in here and tell you stories, and okay, he needs to sit down and have several seats.
Several seats. But yeah, that damn Trick Daddy. Again, for the people who just coming in late, we were just discussing him and a plethora of other things. But our main topic was discussing Trick Daddy and what he said on Nene Leakes YouTube channel interview show. Said people over 35 that are women, he's not attracted to because our standards are too high. We're damaged goods from past relationships. Our standards are too high and we're way too emotional. And then after the interview aired, the clip went viral, and a lot of women responded to his a lot of women
Hell, he
responded.
talking about us being damaged. He look like them dented cans they sell that they have on sale in the grocery store.
Mm-hmm. 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 And then
To my
like
we
one of the
damaged.
you was so crazy. But yeah, somebody had left comments on that show. This one, I ain't gonna say her name, but one of the people on Twitter said, y'all standards are too high. So you want younger women to do less for them? That's basically, what some women are saying. You want younger
And
women to do less.
and I want him to. I'm gonna use the age old question. Would you advise your daughter of this?
Of course not.
Would
Of
you
course.
advise your daughter? Would you want your daughter to date somebody your age?
And that's the thing. If men his age and older who date girls in their 20s and 30s, 20, 30 years younger, if they knew their daughter was doing the same thing that they did,
They have a fit.
they would have a fit. They would have a whole fit. Somebody said he's sitting up there. Hold on, let me put his picture back up here. Somebody said
Quit putting that picture up there. he do
somebody,
look. He do look like Florida Evans.
he do look like Florida Evans, yeah, from Good Time. Somebody said sitting up there looking like a pile of shit. Talking about damage.
Oh, damn. I thought I went hard. Oh, God.
Creole.
Uh-uh.
Hold up.
She gone.
Now I didn't even consider that
What's that?
he looks. I didn't consider him looking like that. But now that I've read it, you know the little poop emojis?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Put a hat on it.
You know what, Mr. Hanky?
You know what?
Do you know who Mr.
You know
Hanky is?
who is Mr. Hank?
You don't know
Oh,
who
you know
from South Park?
what? Hold up. Hold up. I got so you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch a lot of South Park. I did.
Girl,
My
that
kids used to watch that shit when they were younger. I couldn't get them away
yeah.
from that
When I
shit.
mean, this was
Your
when
ass was
when
watching
it
this
first
shit.
started coming out. When it
They
first came out, I used to love it, and it still goes on. But I have not watched that show in I know probably about 15 to 20 years, and that's a halfway decent picture of him right there.
This is the
Oh, okay.
picture they was talking about when they said he's sitting up there looking like a pile of shit.
He
And I'm
looked
like,
halfway decent there.
The man does have lupus though, you guys.
And it does cause
Girl,
keloids. It can. Not everybody with lupus
oh,
gets
listen,
it.
but check this out. Let me read another comment, and we gonna end here soon. But I'm gonna read another comment. Somebody said, if we're damaged goods, what the fuck is he? And then somebody else said, hell, over 25 is when they're crushed and burned on their wall of beauty and are basically only smashable, no longer dateable. That's what a guy said.
Of course he would. But
Somebody
then,
said, go ahead, babe, go ahead.
what do you look like? Cause see, as we say, it's not, I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. You don't know what that person been through, what they got going on, what they had, what's done happened. And then on top of all of that, you saying after 25, baby, keep living. That's all I'm going to say. Make your life expectancy be past 30, and we'll see what you look like then. Because you talking about after 25, they only smashable, not dateable. You see how many people ain't even getting married until their 50s and 60s, but keep living.
Somebody said he looked like some California raisins.
No, that's Ronald Isley. Ronald Isley look just like them damn. He always has look like them California raisins.
Girl, they talking about the texture of his skin. Mm-mm-mm. That people is tearing. Let me just say, people is just tearing him up. They're tearing him up because of what he said. Now, I agree with some people who say, "Men, it's crazy how when they look good, they in their prime, they strong, they healthy, they shit like that."
And they also, a lot of them are assholes when they are that young and they know they look good, and
Right.
they are assholes. And then as they get older and things start falling off, things ain't getting up like they used to.
Get on
Oh,
up.
now, right now, all of a sudden you want to play. I keep wanting to say Father Time, but that's what
Oh, he
you.
looks like Father Time. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying they want to, as they get older, they want to be these wise men that now they want to protect women. And it's like,
Yeah, they trying to protect somebody's little daughter.
what took you 30 years why it take you 30 years to figure that out?
Trick Daddy want to be a daddy to all them young women. He Trick Daddy, old
Trick
daddy,
love the kids.
Mac Daddy. Trick love the kids. Trick love the kids. But yeah, I was saying a lot of guys once they get older up there in years and their bodies break down and shit like that, I don't understand why they wouldn't want somebody around their own age who understands, aging and things like that. And you got it's a loud sound in there. But they don't understand. We understand like our bodies change. It's natural. Unless you are one of those rich people who get their booties done, get their lips done, get their eyes done, their chin, their cheek. Some people even have surgery on their throat so they don't have what they call them turkey necks, things like that.
Gobble, gobble.
They call them turkey necks. But
I know.
that's usually well, I don't want to say racist, but not racist, but racist like white, black, blue, green. I don't want to say, but certain people have the turkey necks more as they age, right? But what I'm trying to say is, oh girl, but what I'm trying to
Moving
say is, I
on.
don't understand why, if you're old and you're not even moving the way you move, what the fuck? Like, most people who are young like that, they only with you if you got some type of money. Because don't
You
those
got to have
young
some kind of
girls
incentive.
with you just because if you 50, 60, 70-year-old, they ain't with you because of your good looks. They
Now, let
ain't
me
with you
say,
because you great in bed, better in bed than a 20 or 30 or 40-year-old nigga. It ain't even like
there are some girls, young ladies, and even some young men who, they say they have daddy issues. So they are looking for a father figure. And this is, they start dating these older men, but they're looking for a father, the love that they didn't get from their father. That's why some of them date them. But a lot of them, you need to have some kind of incentive for them to be dating you. You gotta be able to get them on, whether it's a record or on a TV show or something like that. You gotta already have money or
they want cars, home, jewelry, purses.
right.
Mhm.
And it,
All the
it's
things.
it's and you know what else is crazy is a lot of times we'll see some of these older people with a younger person, and you like, oh dang, they dating somebody that young, and it be somebody they hired for the night.
Yeah, they'll have
It's
like because they have those type of agencies where you can rent a date. Women
Like
do it
an
too.
escort. Like an
The
escort. That's all it
escort
is.
industry, escorts are not only like we heard about the escorts with Puff Daddy, and there are those type of escorts where they actually go all the way for the pay. Okay, and then
And
there are
then there's a
escorts
lot
where
of
they
escorts.
escort you.
Yeah, I was gonna say not all of them are um workers.
Yeah, that's
Some of
that's
them,
what I was saying. They're not all. Some of them they will just escort you to an event, to a dance, to your party, at your job. Pretend like you. Okay, you're gonna be my boyfriend for the day. Your name is
don't pay no
what's
attention
your
to me.
name again? What's your name again? Okay, remember my name. Okay, we met here. No, but you know how they gotta rehearse. Like you know how the movies or TV shows where they pretend like
Right.
they gotta pretend to their mom or dad that they have a
They
you
sitting in
know
the car before they go in. Okay, we met 3 weeks ago,
mhm.
and we fell in love, and you got on, but no,
And
no,
you're a
no.
lawyer. No, you're a doctor. Let's see. What can you be? You're a teacher. No, you're okay. Yeah, yeah.
Be like, what do you
They
know
have
about what?
them. Hmm.
I
Yes, yes. I never ever. I don't think even if I had the money, I don't think I would rent a date or escort
would
or
rather go by myself because then
yeah. Hmm.
if I don't have somebody to go with, in my head I'm thinking, you don't take singing to the beach. And for those of you that don't understand, let me elaborate. Why you gonna bring or why you gonna rent somebody and you going to this function and it's finna be all kind of single people in there? So why you gonna rent somebody to go there when you could be meeting somebody there? It You don't take singing to the beach.
That's exactly right. Whether it's prom, homecoming, a party, an event, some people go to the movies by themselves. They go out to
Now
eat
I
by
can't do
themselves.
that.
I can't eat. Hey, I've never done it before either, but some people do.
Now I can eat by myself, but going to the movies, no.
I tried that before. I tried to go eat by myself, and I think it was because I was running errands all day, and I was hungry, but I didn't want to eat in the car. So I just found some place to eat. I can't remember where it was. It was like Chipotle. It was somewhere. And I sat there. It was okay. I was on my phone mostly, on the internet, but it was
I
all
mean, we can
right.
do that nowadays, but before we had these phones with all of this junk
Mhm.
on it, yeah, it was kind of weird being in a restaurant or cafe by yourself unless you had a
Yeah.
book. Unless you had a book
Mhm.
and you was reading it. Otherwise, it was kind of like, what's she doing? Why is she here by herself? She crazy?
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Some people believe in having their own time, their own quietness, their own. A lot of people believe that. Of course, there's a saying: if you want somebody to love you, you have to love yourself.
Mhm.
Things like that.
Mhm.
But some people believe also that you have to, spend time with yourself. Have fun by yourself. Get do things you like by yourself. Some people believe ain't nothing wrong with going. Now, this is what they say: ain't nothing wrong with going to the movies by yourself. Me, I don't know if I go to the movie by myself because I like to be there with someone laughing and not just strangers. Like if somebody do something, I'm supposed to hug somebody if I get scared. I don't know the people. Like,
Or grab
I
somebody's
want to hug
arm like,
somebody.
girl.
He's like, did you see that? Did you see these other folks? I can't talk to them. So they probably gonna call security on my ass. Stranger danger. Who the fuck is she talking to? We don't know her. We don't know you, ma'am. Are you over the age of
Right.
35? We don't know. No. But yeah, but anything else you got to add, Boo, before we wrap this up? I was trying to only be here on an hour because I know you had a very long day.
I truly have, but
Yeah.
I have enjoyed being back on the block. It feels really good. Feels really natural to be here.
Yes.
Um, I
Yes.
if y'all see me out somewhere, I do sell my jewelry It's not from that company that everybody knows, but I do sell jewelry.
What company?
Huh?
What company are you referring to? Oh, you
Paparazzi.
what is it called?
Paparazzi.
Oh. Because I'm up here, girl, like who? Girl, I forgot.
I
You
don't.
know, I ain't heard that name of that company in I don't know how long. But before you go, I gotta
So,
make sure you see this video, Karma Diva. You
oh
probably already
God.
seen it because it's all over the internet. It's from Omaha Days. It's from Omaha Days. Oh,
Oh
first,
boy.
did you see? I ain't gonna play this one, but did you see that car wreck video at Carter Lake?
No.
You didn't see it? I'll
Uh-uh.
send you the link. I'll send you the link because it's like 2 minutes long. I'll send you the link. But yeah, this dude claimed that his foot, like his brake, they claim his gas pedal
I think I
stuck.
read about that, and I was just
Uh-huh.
kind of like,
I have the
huh?
video. If you want me to play it now, I'll play it. Otherwise, I'll just send it to you
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
Play
like
it.
play it. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. This shit, I
Why?
was like, oh, they was about to fight and everything, girl.
And speaking of car
Hold on.
accidents, while she's pulling that up, my nephew, he's in his 30s. He in his early 30s. He got in a really, really bad car accident a couple of weeks ago, and he is going to have to relearn how to do everything. Um, so I just went, you know, if you can, send him some well wishes, positive thoughts, some prayers for him, his mom, his kids, um, siblings, and then also while you're out driving, because these people nowadays are very, very stupid and they don't know how to drive. Please remember, when you are driving, you are not just driving for yourself. You have to drive for everybody on the road. Okay? So please be safe out there. I'm done with my PSA.
That's okay. And this is it's kind of small. It's a short. You know how the short videos they make them skinny. I
Mm-hmm.
put it on my shorts, but hopefully I'll send you the video link so you can look at it more clear too. But for the people who want to check out a bigger video, just go to my shorts and it'll be bigger for you. But let me play this real quick. I'm gonna hit mute on you.
Oh, shit! Damn! Fuck! Oh, I knew that shit was gonna happen. Oh, he tore that motherfucker up. Oh, shit. Oh, he all right? Damn. Stop. I want you to keep your beaver. Stop. I just wish they stopped that shit.
So who was at fault?
The black car. You
The
saw him
old
speeding.
school?
Yeah,
The
it
old
was on
school.
display.
Okay.
Yeah, he claims, and I'm sure if they did a investigation, it wasn't no unaliving done or anything like that. I don't know if the police even go that far to investigate if the gas pedal really stuck or nothing. If it's insurance claim, he probably just gonna file his insurance. Hopefully the other guy got insurance, but sometimes you know how it be. These niggas be having these fancy ass cars and don't be having no damn insurance on they shit. And that's like the truth. But if y'all want to see a bigger version of the video, just go to my
Yeah.
shorts
Then
or look on your phone on my shorts or whatever. But yeah, that was one video, child. But let me show you this other one. This is a fun video. It's only 30 seconds long. But I can't even remember who posted it, but I just thought it was really cool to and it is the guy, it's his shirt too, Karma Diva. I hope this video shows up bigger. It probably won't. Hold on. I think it might let me show it a little bigger. Let's see. Okay, that's a little bigger. Matter of fact, I think I could have made the other one bigger. I just found the little stretch thing. But anyway, let me play it.
We getting money. Yeah, when I pop it, how you forever leak it funny. Free picture, bitch, I went the game. Called the bus on like a quiet. They don't let them drink or sing. Well, bitch, you brought that. Well, bitch, I'm turned out. Catch the place out the way. That's my time. I'm trying to fuck bitch right now. Yeah, we getting money. Yeah, we getting good. We getting money. Yeah, when I pop it, how you forever leak it funny. Free picture, bitch, I went the game. Called the bus on like a quiet. They don't let them drink.
You see what his shirt said? You probably couldn't see it, but it said, "Yes, there are black people that live in." Oh, that's the shirt said. And then you saw it had the picture of Nebraska. It had the corn husker.
I saw the Nebraska thing at the bottom. The black
But the
shirts,
word
yeah.
it says, "Yeah, there are black people that live in, Nebraska." I need me one of those shirts too.
I used to have a shirt that said "Black Girl from Nebraska." I used to wear it all the time.
Probably like 2025, people still be like, "Black people live in Nebraska." Like it's the only state in the whole United States where there are no black people. We are the
My
only
thing is,
one.
it ain't like we're Montana.
I Idaho, Utah. I mean, shit. No shade, no tea to those states.
I mean, you act like we're in Idaho or something.
Right, and I do have. I have to admit though, I do have family in Utah.
Utah, yeah, because there'll be, and it's got to be Salt Lake City.
No, it's not Salt Lake, but it's there. It's a majority is white people out there, Caucasians. But they're But anyway, they've been there for years. I mean, years. My auntie's husband or ex-husband had retired from the military, and you know how you bounce around. They went from here. It was crazy. They literally went from here from the bricks. They stayed in Farnell, and then they went. She met him. They got married. They went to the Philippines. And then when they got back from the Philippines, they moved to Utah. So that
I know my brother's talking about going back to Hawaii. I'm like,
yeah. But they love it there. They absolutely love it here. They still come home every now and then. Holidays, things like that.
I just hate that Hawaii is so expensive.
And I don't believe that because some people say Hawaii ain't even like all that. They say it's not even all that. Like there's a lot of you'd be surprised.
Honolulu's not. It's a lot of homelessness there.
Yeah, they sound
and a lot of like how you see the pictures of Honolulu and they showing all these sky rises and stuff.
It's not really like that.
The only place that's like that I can remember is Waikiki Beach, and that's only like a 4 square block area.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, you got like the base housing and stuff, and then the rest of the houses you would really drive by and you'd be like, Somebody for real live there?
Well,
They
see,
actually.
I probably never go there because you can barely get me to go a couple hours on a plane here
And
over
that's
land
9 hours.
and 9 hours over water. I
But
mean,
well, 5 hours of it is over water. But
that's
yeah,
5 out. That's 1 hour too long. That's girl.
that's why you take you some lorazepam or some Xanax,
Girl, I don't want to be asleep if I drown.
and then you wake up and they say, "Welcome to Hawaii."
What's that gonna do for me if I die? Like what? I ain't worried about
Hey,
sleep. I'm worried
you'll
about.
have a peaceful death. You wouldn't have been panicked or nothing.
I know it's you know what? Because I have watched. I'll be sometimes watching. You know, documentaries on plane crashes, and I do know that, of course, when you're so high up, you die like instantly, like from the lack of oxygen.
Oh,
They say
because of the pressure of the cabin.
the cabin pressure, and then if the plane explodes and the lack of oxygen, you know, stuff like that. So it's like it ain't like you're gonna fall all the way to the ground and you still alive. They say you're gonna be dead way before you hit the ground. So you know,
Not necessarily, but
that's good. Yeah, necessarily. That's what they say if you're 400 miles up in the
not
air.
always. It's a lot. It's a lot of people who have survived plane crashes from high up in the area.
Right, but I'm saying like if the plane explodes in the air, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh well, hell,
You
if it
know,
explode, yeah.
but yeah, of course, there's been planes that I mean, look at the people and remember the people who was on that mountain. What was it called?
And they were
Alive.
eating each other, the
Each other,
cannibals.
girl. There's two movies. Remember they had made the one back in the day, and then they made a more modern version, maybe 5 years ago, and I watched that one too. It was a little better, I
I don't
think.
think I've ever watched either one of them, but I know what you're talking about.
It was good. It was soccer players. Remember, it was soccer
Those
players.
they were
Yep.
down in like Peru or something.
It was Peru. They was in Peru. And remember, it was like
Uh
two of
huh.
them that walked, and it took them days and days to walk to the closest city. And once they got there, they were damn near dead. They were dehydrated. They were starving.
Yeah, and
And
then
they
by the time they got back, the other people was pretty much dead. It was all
yeah, some
gone.
of them was there was still some alive though. There was some alive,
But
but
I'm saying
most of
pretty
them were
much,
dead.
yeah.
Yeah, most of them were dead. Most of them were dead before they left because it took them like 3 days to get there, but they were there for 3 months. So they were there for a long time, and after a while, they didn't have nothing to eat. And that's the thing that would freak me out. Like you so hungry, you gotta maybe eat your. There were certain people who was like, "Man, that's my sister." They're like, "Okay, well, we'll make sure we'll put this one for other people, so you don't eat you don't want to eat your relatives." But then when they get down to it, if that's all that's left, it's like they in heaven or wherever they are, they would understand. But I still can't just imagine. I don't know if I
I'm
rather
gonna
be
eat
dead.
whoever arrives. Somebody gotta live to tell the damn story. Shit.
That's exactly what they did, dude. Girl, you know what? I mean, pinky toes. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, but seriously, that was a very unfortunate situation. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
unfortunate to die, that way because in those type of ways you have no control. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people don't like to fly because they have no control, and you got to
But
trust
do
that your pilot is not drunk or high. You got to trust that they ain't on no type of. You got to trust that
but think of it this way. You are more likely to get in a car accident than you are a plane crash.
And we know that. We know that. That's they always say that. And we know that, but still some people feel more comfortable on ground.
And I
Like
mean I understand that. I mean I understand that just like I refuse to get on a cruise ship. Not
I never
gonna do it. Can't make me do it. Ain't, won't, nope.
and
Y'all
see
have
that's
fun.
how some people feel about planes too. There are some people who will not get on a cruise. I have never got on a cruise. Now, the one thing that scares me the most about cruise, besides drowning, besides that, but the one thing that concerns me is if I get seasick really bad because they say some people can take the medicine and it works, and some people can take the medicine and it don't work. And if I'm sick every day in bed, it's like a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what would really bum me out if I'm on a cruise and I'm sick every day. And then,
the diarrhea and all of that. People
girl.
getting stomach viruses.
Mm,
Shit. I've
mhm.
seen where boats. Well, I've seen it on TV shows where boats are getting hijacked by people. Um, just
In the
all kind
Caribbean,
of stuff.
especially.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where most of the people take their boat trips. If they're not going to Alaska, they go there. Hello, Dana. What's
Hey
up?
Dana, what up? What up though? How you doing?
But
You
yeah, that and hell, I can't swim. Ain't never learned to swim, and damn it, I can tell you now, I'll probably never learn to swim. And I'm just not getting on there unless I can get on they got a lifeboat, and I ain't playing. To save my life, I will push a old granny,
it definitely
cause you
won't be
done
no
already live.
shit. Y'all ain't gonna do to us what y'all did on Titanic. The black folks
No,
what's that song we're taking over? What?
I'm
One
not
life
having it.
at a time.
You not fit. No, I will push you and your kid over. I like I said, somebody got to live to tell the tale.
Ain't gonna be
Your
no
kid,
Jack hanging on no piece of ice. Nope, no, we all
I'm
be his motherfucker.
I'm
Shit.
pushing everybody over. Quit
Black
playing with me.
person, Hispanic, Mexican, Black, Asian, African, Jamaican. We
Just
all
like
gonna be, hey, just move over.
just
All
like I tell my kids when I'm sitting here talking about people, or when I'm fight, or I say I'm finna fight somebody, and this, I say I fight kids, I fight elderly, anything in between. I fight blind, crippled, crazy, uh, all of them,
Who is
all
that
of
on
them.
here? Is that Olivia? Mrs. O. I think she says she fights 9 to 99, or she'll cuss out, or she I can't remember the ages, but it's so funny every time I hear her say it.
I
David said, I feel you about those cruisers, man. That's a lot of water, boy. That's a lot of
and
water.
then nowadays you see what Carnival don't want you to do, the boots on the ground and no loud music, and you can't bring your own, like if you had like one of them little speakers, you can't bring that to sit like in the pool
You can't bring
section.
your own Bluetooth speaker. And wait a minute, they don't want them playing or dancing to boots on the ground.
They don't want that. They don't want they trying to ban rap music.
Hey, what's up,
uh
Lord? How you doing? I
Hello.
did hear that they trying to ban rap music from the cruise. Now, if they ban rap music from the cruise, they lose a lot of cruisers. Like, what is that?
And
What
that's the
we
whole
listening to?
point.
What we gonna listen to? I need the lineup. I need to
That's
talk to
the
the
whole
DJ.
po- but you missing it, Tanya. That's the whole point. That's why
I
they
need the
doing
lineup
it.
of the music. No, I need.
Go look on
Maybe sit up
TikTok.
there and listen to some music, and I don't even know the songs. Or well, I'm sure they'll do like the top 100. Do they still do shit like that, like the top 100 or the top? You know,
They do, but I don't know who plays it. I mean, you might be able to find it like on iHeart.
yes, they banned rap. They said you can't even do boots on the ground. They said keep y'all motherfucking fans at home. Clap, clap on
Yeah,
that.
oh yeah, that's another one talking about the fans. That's why they ban boots on the ground. Is because of the fans, and
They don't like the noise of the fans.
no, they talking about their health hazards. They're
How is a fan?
dangerous. I said, if you looking around you, you won't run into a damn fan.
How is a fan hazardous to your health? You gonna poke somebody out with the fan? Oh,
I guess.
landlord said, landlord said, don't nobody want to hear them damn fans all night.
Where my fan at? I'm gonna get it out. Where my fan at? Where
Clap.
them fans at? Where them fans? Just for you, landlord, I'm finna get my fan out.
Uh, uh, uh. Get that fan out, Karma Diva.
I'm about to get it out. Hold on just a second.
Mm-mm.
I'm
See,
getting it.
you done made her get the fan, landlord.
You done started it now.
Uh-huh.
You done
You don't want
started
these
it.
fans, nigga. You don't want these fans. You know how niggas be saying, you don't want these hands. You don't want these fans.
And see, I got a little fan. Mine's is little.
What you gonna do with a little fan? Do it still make that clack, clack, clack? Look at it, landlord. It ain't even clacking. It ain't even clacking.
Look, don't be talking about my dollar store fan. My fan is beautiful.
You know what? Oh, we got some around. I'm about to fall in my chair. Woo! I'm about to fall
Don't make me put my cowboy boots and cowboy hats on.
I literally almost got tears coming out my eyes when he was trying
Don't
to
make me do it.
She was hitting that fan hard, like, do something, bitch, do something.
Now, what I will do is hit a bitch in the head with it. Now, I'm just saying. And all bitches ain't females either.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying.
Woo.
Look, you want. I'm finna show you.
The fan had to warm up. The fan had to get warmed up.
I ain't thinking about you.
I am so tickled, y'all. I needed that laugh.
Look at all the hats. I'm finna show you my hat collection. Look at my hat collection up there. Can you see them?
I see.
I got black. I got like 2 black ones. I got a brown one somewhere.
Ooh, I
got my white one
up there. We ain't meant to see.
No.
Looking too. I don't see no stripper pole. Where the pole at? Where that pole at? Where that pole? I thought you had a stripper pole.
He is my stripper pole.
You know what? On that note, get the fans out because you getting hot. Okay. Anyway, time to cool it down. I
think I'm finna drive to KC.
Oh, you about to go to KC? You want to get some pizza?
No, you said. You said my stripper pole.
You said KC, like Kansas City.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said KC is like the the store. Oh man, if you want to drive to KC, let me know when. I ain't been to KC in a minute. Last time I've been to KC was with our dance team when we had to perform up there. That's been a minute.
It's been a couple of months. It's been since about March or April since I drove down there.
Yeah.
I might go
before. What you been watching, Hood? Oh, talking about the stripper pole. Oh, you see, y'all missed it earlier. We was talking about stripper poles.
Yeah, it was a whole.
No, they had me up here talking about stripper poles, knowing how religious I am. Just like my mother. Rest in peace, Sister Mary. But yeah, they was trying to,
I got one word to say to that. What?
Listen, I am very religious.
Willie!
Oh, don't you say Willie. Oh, if I played my lap dance video for them, I would never do that. Nope. They would have that bitch circulating around YouTube to the end of times. Nope.
Now, remember the other night when you mispronounced that word? And you said, oh, listen at me, mispronouncing the word. And I was like, it ain't the first time.
That ain't the only word. That's what you said.
You just proved me right, baby.
I used to fuck dish liquid up. I still kind of get tongue tied saying it, but I used to say dish lick it. And they be like, lick what? Lick who? I'm like, the dish soap. Dish lick it.
Just say dish soap. Don't.
Yeah, when you are saucious. I still say saucious like that. But blame it on the Gap. Okay, blame it on the Gap.
That's the one we used to crack up at on here.
The saucious. Yeah, blame it on the Gap.
It almost sounds like you said Stoicich, like that place over in South Omaha.
I told my son I'm getting braces. He said, "Why, Mom? You too old."
I have seen a lot of older people with them.
I said because I think I want to close my gap.
No.
I'll close my gap. My
Depend-
son was like, "Nah."
I'm not finna say nothing. I was gonna say depend on which gap you talking about.
I knew you. I was
But
waiting on you or landlord. I knew one of y'all was gonna say something nasty. Something nasty.
I didn't say nothing. I just said which
eyes rub together.
you
I'd be like,
know, rub together and start a fire.
my eyes be like this. Shoot, I ain't got no gap down there. Shoot. Shoot,
I ain't either.
some thick meat.
What they call them? I got thunder thighs, and I'm proud of them.
Yes, yes. But child, you said keep the gap open. You said I was on the wrong page again. Oh, he was on the wrong page. He probably he on the backup page. You know, the Hood Table Fold too. He probably on that one.
Oh, okay.
I keep recording both because I'm trying to get my numbers up on the backup page. You know, trying to get people back there too. You know. But anyway, I'm done. I'm done.
I don't get no new numbers on Facebook, but doggone it, on on TikTok, I'm like, who is all these people signing up for my page?
That's what I need to do. I need to do some more cake decorating videos. I ain't did a cake decorating video in about 2 months, but it's like I like doing cake decorating videos, but a lot of people don't understand. Doing a cake already is very, very time consuming, like 3 hours at a minimum to make a cake. And then people wonder why we charging 100, 150, 200, 250 for cakes because it takes a long time to decorate and make your frosting and all that. You saw that picture I posted today? I got like 12 bags of C&H for my frosting for the weekend. For the 3 cakes I gotta make, 12 bags.
I just want the leftover of the buttercream frosting. That's all I want.
I'll give it to you. You can
I
have
just
it.
want the leftover.
And I usually just throw it away. I just throw it away. Yeah. But
how dare you?
You know I make all my. You didn't have my cakes. You know I make my shit fresh. So I don't.
I know that.
Too. Some people be keeping their shit. Some bakers they keep their shit in the fridge for a few days, you know, or try to freeze it out. I make all my shit.
Girl, I will hop on this expressway and be there in 5 minutes. Quit playing.
Oh, girl, just remind me. Just remind me. Okay, now do you want because Mark's cake is gonna be chocolate Oreo crunch. So you know I make homemade Oreo frosting. And then the other 2 cakes they want buttercream. So do you want me to say you some buttercream or some Oreo crunch or both?
Just the damn it.
Buttercream? Okay. Okay. No, I don't do shipping. I know some people do ship some dessert. I would never trust a shipping company with my desserts. Never. And I know some people are like, well, you can freeze the cake and get it really hard and really solid. And you know,
it's not the same.
But it's not.
It's good, but it's not the same.
And then all that extra time that just takes more time out of the little time I already have. Getting stuff shipped and labeled and all that delivery and no. Now I'll deliver. I do deliver up to a certain mileage, and then there's people who have came from other cities to buy from me. But yeah, most of the time I deliver, and I am a cottage baker, so I have a cottage license, which you do need if you sell from home. So I have a cottage license. So with my cottage license, unless I know you personally, like Karma Diva, I know her personally. We go back way back in the gap, like 4 wheels on a flat.
Right.
People that I know personally or family, they can pick up their shit at my home. People who I don't know personally, I deliver to wherever their event is or to their home.
I'm delivered.
Yeah. So like Mark, he's gonna come get his Sunday. One of the cakes is for my nephew. I hope he don't watch me. I hope he don't watch me. But I have a nephew whose birthday is this weekend, and his girlfriend is buying him a cake. So I don't even know if he knows. But
Oh.
anyway, so she's picking up his on Saturday. And my only other customer, which is somebody I'm not familiar with, I don't know them. They found me through somebody, but I'm delivering their cake. And I think they live off of Franklin. You know what Franklin is? Down there by
Mm-hmm.
Grand, down there, yeah. They like off of 26 in Franklin. So that's not too far. So I do deliver as far as driving it to you, but not
Yeah.
shipping. And most of the times when I deliver, I gotta include that, delivery fee, gas mileage, shit like that, which
Man.
is usually like $15, for my time and my gas, like $15 more. But of course, for the people I know, they just come through to the crib. What up, girl? What my cake?
And you
But
act like I won't.
yeah, I know you will slide on me and come pick up. I think you picked up all the cakes you ordered for me.
No, you delivered one
Yeah.
during when you made during Rona when you made her unicorn cake.
Oh, the unicorn cake. Yes,
She
I
still
remember.
talk about that unicorn cake.
Oh, that
It
was the
was so
shit.
pretty.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
remember reading that. I sure do. Yep, yep. Thank you, Dana.
Yep.
She said the cakes look good. They be good, child. They good. And I don't even eat cakes. Harmony will tell you that. I don't eat cakes. Um, some people ask me all the time, like, how you make cakes? How you know they good? How you do this? I've been making cakes so long, and Carmody will tell you when I first started out, did I not? When I first started out, I was giving away so many cakes, so many
She used to give them
cupcakes.
away on here.
I would give them away on here. I would have prizes and contests. I would have taste testing. I remember I made this
Yep.
carrot cake for the first time, and oh my god! Like I have so many orders for that cake. Remember, Robert, right? Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he normally get his shit from We Fields, and I was giving out free slices that day to have people check out the flavor and give me feedback. And he went, man, he said, I'll tell you what, I normally drive all the way out. He put this on Facebook. He's like, I normally drive all the way out to Wheatfields to get my carrot cake. But he said, man, this is the closest I have ever came to of anybody to Wheatfields.
That
I
made
was
me want to go in there and make one. Like I
I
said, I
was
used
like,
to get them.
oh, I was so like, there's a because he will get on here and he will drag a restaurant. He will drag, he will drag you if your shit is nasty. If you Robert will drag you. So to get good feedback from him like that, I was like, yes,
Well,
hello, who we got? I noticed. Hey, hold up, Karma Diva. Who is this?
What's happening, baby?
oh, shut up!
Yes, I can't. I can't come to
Hey!
Cam. Hey, I'm at an undisclosed location, but
That's
I
Oh,
decided to, it's legal, but I just
he
decided
said
to
it's
go ahead.
legal.
Like, yeah, you got to discuss. But yes. How y'all doing? It's been a while.
It's been a long
oh, we're doing
time.
good. How you been,
Oh,
baby?
oh, loving Atlanta. Like, I wish I was home. One of these times I'm gonna have to get with y'all. Y'all still doing Friday night talks and stuff like that?
We
Mhm.
getting back to
We
it.
haven't. We haven't.
Okay.
This is like literally the first time me and Carmel Diva have been on the panel together in a long
Oh
time.
Yeah,
wow. Looks
A
like I'm
long
yeah.
time. So
nostalgic.
we
And here
have
my
talked about it doing the Friday Night
uh-huh.
Lives again. Yeah.
And here my black ass come. Look at that. It's all coming
That's all
together.
right. I had just been going through a lot in my life, but I have decided to let all of that stress and other stuff go. And
Mm-hmm.
life is, starting to get better since I have. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, let me get back on here. I know the people miss me.
They do.
Yes. I
Bro.
miss y'all. I was like, I haven't really been on nobody's panel for a while because I just been so busy. I don't know if y'all know, I live in Atlanta now. So I moved
What?
Oh,
to, yeah, I moved to Atlanta March of last year, and I live Midtown Atlanta now since January of this year. And
I
Yeah, I
think you
do.
did tell us
That
that
long?
the last time you came on here. I think you was in the process, or maybe just got there. Or,
Yeah. I've
Mhm.
been here for over like a year and a half now. And look how that
And how
Mhm.
you
time just
like it?
flew. I love it. The people out here, they love on me and I love on them. And that's
That's right.
and that's how I love it. Whenever I tell people, wherever you go, baby, you always try to get to know people that's from there. And it's not just the
Mhm.
Atlanteans. I know the people from Covington.
Mm-hmm.
I know the people from Hayesville, North Cross, Alpharetta, Douglasville, Lithonia. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right now.
I know the people from Georgia, Covington. You know, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a different experience. It's Southern, but it's its own type of culture. You know what I'm
Well,
Right.
that's
saying?
good. I'm glad to
I
hear
like
you love it. I'm glad to hear
yeah.
that.
And not for the
Mhm.
cliche reasons. It's like, babe, like I said, I go wherever I go, regardless of race or nationality, I want to go to the place where the people who've lived there the longest, the people that's from there, they
Mm-hmm.
got generations that's there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
ask them questions and talk to them and say, baby, where the good food at?
Mhm.
Where the good, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Where the green at? Where the good
Mhm.
drinks at?
Oh, that's right. Where the good clothes at? Mhm.
Yeah, where can I get a good slice of banana for the cake or something? Oh,
Yeah.
Fisher, which I'm about to order your cake or yeah, I be seeing your post, so I say, God damn, I
Oh,
have to
that's right. 'Cause
support
you follow
this.
me on Facebook. Yeah, you be seeing my cake posts.
Yeah, oh my God, they be looking exquisite.
Thank you. And Shakila asked me in
Exquisite.
the chat, do I do hard triple cakes? Yes, with the I do Shakila, I do whatever people ask me to make. But of course, the more difficult the cakes,
Of course.
especially if I have to carve a cake, like if it's letters or an object or something like that, then of course I have to like this one right here. If I have to like mold cakes or things like that, then those come with a heavier price. But yeah, and the glitter that you're talking about, that shit is expensive. It's really
Mhm.
expensive too.
I'ma
So
just tell y'all, do not order the chocolate cake that is instant diabetes.
Oh, yeah, that's what I. And see
oh, that's
some.
right, because y'all did order the chocolate candy cake for your
Oh,
son,
We've
right?
ordered it like twice, and I'm
Oh,
like,
that sounds exquisite.
Isaac, it's a chocolate. It's like a chocolate on chocolate. Candy, all kind of
she
different
put
candy,
like Reese's peanut butter cups, Kit Kats,
Snickers.
Snicker.
Mm.
I'm
It's
like, it's instant diabetes.
At
It's
least you
delicious
have.
as hell.
You will
it's
go
so
out.
good.
Oh yeah, see, I be seeing some of the original combinations. You be coming up with your own flavors and stuff. So I'm like, oh,
And that's what
that's
I
what
was
I'm
saying
gonna try.
earlier. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Like some people be like, "Well, how can you make cakes like that?" Either like I can literally make my frostings in my sleep, blindfolded, because I've been doing it for so long. I don't have to taste a thing. I literally do not taste the cake. I don't taste the frostings, and it don't matter which flavor I make. I make over 30 different flavors of cake, the ton of different flavors of frosting, buttercream, whipped cream, cream cheese, peanut butter frosting, Oreo
Mm,
frosting.
mm,
So
mm.
many different flavors. I've just been doing it for so long. I know how much milk you put in there. I know how much of the vanilla flavor. I know how much powdered sugar. I know how much. So yeah, that's why I
See,
have
now I'm
my
gonna have to go in here and make my damn banana pudding. I was
yep,
trying to put it off.
yep, and
Oh
that's
my
why
God, I love banana pudding. Oh my
mhm,
God.
yep.
Oh.
That's why I had a lot of taste tests in the beginning, and I was giving cakes away. Man, I think I was at gas stations, nail salons, daycares. I mean, I was just dropping off cakes all through the city. I would go up in a gas station with like two big old things. Like, anybody want some cupcakes? Yeah. And I would
You just gave me an idea.
leave my
Mhm.
card, and I would go to like a nail salon. Hey, ladies, you guys want a dessert? And I would leave my card. That's how I got my name out there. a long time ago. I would just go places and just give out free nursing homes. Oh God, I would go to nursing homes and give out cakes and cupcakes. But
And not-
thank you. What's up, Charlotte? Thanks for being a member for 10 months. And thank you so much.
Hey.
Thank you, Shakila. But yeah,
Mm.
and I saw your comment in the chat. Where is it? Landlord being nasty. I bet you do deliver good cake.
Hey.
Now that one I don't know about, sir.
Cake, cake, cake,
I'm
cake,
go-
cake.
I'm gonna. I could verify a whole lot of stuff, but that one there,
Yes, you
She
can
gonna take
verify
your
all the
word.
stuff.
She gonna take your word for it. She gonna definitely.
right?
That's my girl. We go way back, so she can definitely verify a lot of shit, but she can't verify.
I'm totally lost on that one.
Now she can tell you there were some niggas who couldn't get enough of the cake.
What?
Okay.
She can tell you that.
She
She can
said
tell you that.
she. She
But she
said
don't
y'all.
know from personal experience. She don't know from personal experience.
Okay, y'all said you got. You said ain't no Ronnie and tricks over here, honey. She don't
And
know.
no,
Girl,
ain't no Ronnie and Tricks. No,
girl. Mm-mm.
Ain't no
nah.
Ronnie and tricks, huh?
That's why I
Now
love
the
that
funny
song.
part about that, I my thing is this: like I have lesbian cousins, and I'll go to parties with them. Hell, I'll even go to strip clubs with them. But
Mm-hmm.
chicks, that's not my thing.
Yeah, it's no shade, no tea. I love you all. I love you all. And I
I
know it
look.
sounds cliche. I know it
I
sounds
don't give a
cliche to
damn
say,
who you sleeping with.
right. And I know it sounds cliche when people say, I got gay people in my family. I know it sounds cliche, but some of us really do have a lot of gay people in our family, and we really treat them like no different than anybody else. Like, like, like I never understood, even back in the day, I never understood how somebody could outcast their family or their kid. I never could understand that. And even when my boys were little bitty babies, I used to say all the time, if they grow up gay, if they grow up want to get with a man, they still my babies. I don't give a damn shit. Even if I was one of those old head, old religious, old folk Bible thumpers and didn't believe in it, I still don't see how they could just shun something they gave birth to or a family member or a friend. I can never do that. I can never. I love everybody.
Well,
Long as you
I
don't do
had a
nothing to me, I got you.
I had a child come out to me when they was like 10, talking about they thought they was bisexual. I was like, what do you even know about that? I'm like, let's
Maybe.
wait till you 13, 14, 15, and then let's come back to this conversation. Nowadays, that same child, oh no, I guess I was just confused. I was like, you didn't know
But
what
we
But
never
you
know.
don't
but you
watch.
know, yeah. But you know, you're right about that. But also, there's a lot of conflation that society does in both directions. We tell
Mm-hmm.
boys and girls, if you to do this, then you must be this. Someone
Mm-hmm.
else probably put the idea. Now, granted, he ain't having one homosexual thought, but because
Yeah.
of a mannerism, they will say, "Oh, well, this is associated to be this." That's why he is thinking that.
Well,
It's
no,
not necessarily.
she
Uh-uh.
said that I guess one of her friends or something has said it, and because she said, "Oh, I like that little girl, or that little girl is pretty, or something like that," and oh, you must be gay or you must be
Uh,
bisexual, and I'm like, baby, you are 10, you got the rest of your life
no,
to
and
be whatever you
yes.
gonna be.
Uh-huh. I
Let
see. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I'm like, just be a child. When you get into your teenage years, let's discuss it further.
And I agree
I'm
with
not.
that. But yeah, and my thing is society, they don't what I've seen is that it goes the pendulum swings both ways. Because we sexualize children when it comes to heteronormativity too. You know, we say, "Oh, look at her. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, there go his little girlfriend." Just because it's still a little boy and a little girl together playing. Oh, they're gonna be a cute
Yeah.
couple.
Or all the
We
girls
start.
gonna be after him when he goes. Mm-hmm.
See, and
Mhm.
little nigga ain't got one drop of pubic hair on his little nuts yet. So it's kind of like same thing with little Susie and her little figure, her little ukulele. None of those things are even working yet. And I think that comes as a consequence when we do that. You know, my issue is that we only care about sexualizing your children when it's homosexual. We do not care when we're sexualizing children when it's heteronormativity. We shouldn't be sexualizing them in any direction, especially if they have not
Yeah.
went through puberty yet.
Right.
And that's
Absolutely.
something I was, really big on as far. I mean, if somebody paid my child a compliment, I didn't, go, oh God, no, or don't say that. I took it. Thank you. Okay. But I let my kids know I don't care who you sleep with when you get older. Right now, I just want you to enjoy being a kid. Don't, and then, my daughter, I had to grab her by the coattails a couple of times because it was like, oh, she don't watch something on TV and she want to dress like in a little slutty dress. No, baby, we don't do that over here. I don't know what they doing on TV, but you gonna wear all your clothes. Cause like I tell
You said
her,
all your clothes.
all your clothes. Cause like I told her, I said, you can be the sexiest thing in the room and be completely covered up. It's not about what you wear. It's your attitude while you're wearing it and B, how you wear it. I said, now look, I said, you can look at all these girls walking up. When we was down at Omaha Day, I was so disgusted.
Girl.
It was so many just, and then like with big girls. Let me say this. I'm finna get on the big girls. As a former big girl who ain't never turned in her card, let me tell y'all something. Just because they make it in your size, don't mean it was made for you, baby. It don't always look cute on you. So look in that mirror and don't just be like, oh, I'm finna go out like this anyway. Baby, we already see you big. We don't need you to show us. We don't want to see all of that. And most of us, we see that in our own mirror, so we don't want to see yours. Please cover up. Okay, I'm
Hold
off
on.
my
Now
soapbox.
that you just said something, I gotta play this video.
I'm off my soapbox now.
I got millions of videos from Native Omaha Week this past week, child. And some of them was so entertaining. But I'm about to play this because Company will talk to the big girls. She talked about the big girls and y'all. She said y'all need to put on some clothes. Y'all need to put on some clothes. Stop doing all that shit. But anyway, hold up. Everybody hit mute.
Go. Let me see that ass move. Wanna see that ass jiggle, you and all your friends too. Now I'm in up on the car, but I ain't stuffing up my shoes. Look, but big hole. All you bitches better move. Look, I say, move, 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 no, my city don't play stuff, but I'm still touching out them real life. They like bust you back and you a rapper, get your head right. Pussy take that water off a perky, give me air night. That nigga know he stuck me up them butts and come back air right. I can learn movies, and at the concert, it's the movies. Like I feel apart myself into a coochie. Young and bust that if you take it on me, girl, watch how you move and swim. But I'm like Shaggy, you like Scooby. I say, move, watch out your ass, you better not touch. I got my gun, it's gon' get wicked. Damn, that little booty moving, drop out liquor on my lip. They say, no, we can't shut ass and drill. We tryna kick it, shut some ass in on my cup and throw it back up on my nigga. Booty clapping, Ari move. This thing ain't harder than a straight. Little girl came and asked her. Twirling, making me. This that real truth song. I probably got to lose my voice. I shake my ass and you start rubbing on it. Got this pussy moist. I got much up in my pants. I can't let you niggas have it. No, I'm pretty in the keys, so I might let a nigga grab it. Down, holy don't be please, don't feel my cup. I drive over shit that activated me, and now my hand up on my head. Tongue down, it's like I'm posing, freaky shit, curl up my toes. And if I let them hit this pussy, know they put it on their noses. Can't compare myself to bitches, I'm excited. You hoes trying to get back bitches from the mud. You and your friends, you take my butt till I say up, down, follow what I'm saying. Bend it over, touch your toes, and shake that ass your mama gave you. Come back up and make it cool. Like the booty, she's full and I ain't get back up like them bitches. You get drunk and get the shake. Move, 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 yeah, this that red beach move, move, move,
Oh my God. This shit is crazy.
Isaac, we was doing the most.
Now you know good and hell well all them girls had clothes on compared to the other ones.
Baby, that looked
No,
like a
I was
good
just talking
time.
about I was just talking. They was out there. I mean,
Oh
everybody
yeah.
making it clap, making it twerk. I mean, doing the splits. I mean, it was a lot of shit going on all week, every night, all night for our biennial celebration of our city.
Y'all city look lit. I'm definitely gonna have to come down there.
But don't know black
People
people
sleep
in Nebraska.
right, people sleep on Omaha, but those who have been here, they know like, okay, wait a minute.
The entertainers, the superstars, the rappers, we have so many, like, people come to our city all the time. Like, not even for events. They'll just slide on us and just be in the
Easy let me tell you how far back this goes. Easy E got a son that lives here.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Easy E has a son that lives here.
Mm-hmm.
We got Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. They come back especially for Omaha Day every other year.
Yeah, I was telling that Gabby's family still live here. She still got family here because she's
Boosie and Tiger, I don't know what they did to piss the crowds off, but they both got busted on at different concerts.
Mm-hmm.
Boosie himself I have heard him tell people, he be like, Omaha, they built different.
Boosie be on IG. He be talking about us on his little Instagram, and every time he come here, be like, them some niggas there. Like, shit, we don't play. Y'all think y'all sleep on us if you want to. Shit.
That'll be your mistake.
Nah. People sleep on us if you want to.
Shit, I can tell
You
from
gonna
both of
find
y'all.
out today. You gonna find out today.
I could tell from both of y'all temperaments one from meeting y'all. Y'all ain't the one or the two.
Or the two or the
okay.
Mm-mm.
Somebody let them know.
There ain't nothing. She said, y'all know. Yeah, see, because if y'all play for numbers, bitch, I'm playing for keeps.
We done been through everything, running from bullets and all kind of shit. Like when
you
I
got
say people, and then
experience.
what I hate what people say. One of the biggest things that I hate when people say, Isaac, besides ain't no black people here, is y'all got a hood. Like what place on the planet don't have a hood? Like there's a hood in every city. Like, why are we exempt to have black people?
I hate that I'm glad, but I hate that they done tore down most of the projects. Cause used to be, oh, you want to see our hood? Okay.
Projects. I mean, our whole city is one.
The north side was nothing but projects.
Nothing but projects. You know how they have different schools and churches on every corner? Nothing but projects and Section 8. That's our whole like. And it's not the entire city. We have like Atlanta, like any place that you go to, there's a primary location for black folks, right? In every city, whereas majority is black. That's how our hood is.
And that's why a lot of time when we tell people where we're from, we don't just say Omaha. We specify we're from North Omaha.
Because it's a difference. North Omaha is primarily black. South Omaha is like black, Spanish, Mexican, Koreans.
We got a lot of Asian people in North Omaha now too.
Right, but over south is more of a melting pot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We got those over here too. I never forget the first time when I used to live off of down the street from Luther Block. and the first white family moved in our hood. And I was like, oh hell no. That became like one of the coolest motherfuckers. I mean, they
I was
was
gonna say, sometimes them is the coolest fucking people.
they literally came from their own white hood into a black hood. Because you know, all white people ain't rich, of course. So if they
Oh
live in a
No.
hood,
yeah.
they are usually in the same predicament you are in if they
Right.
live in your hood. Okay. But yeah, that was cool as fuck, down to earth, struggling just like the rest of us motherfuckers, you know. But yeah, we definitely rep our hood and we proud of where we come from, and that's why I have a ton of videos that you follow me on Facebook, Isaac. You probably seen a ton of
Yeah.
videos.
Oh yeah, I see you rep your pride,
Of
and I
the
love
yeah.
that. And I love that.
Yeah, rep your city.
Now I need to go to New Orleans, but I'm scared.
Rep your city.
I'm scared to go to New Orleans, but not for the reason you think.
I have to go with Icy. If I go to New Orleans, I have to go with Icy. He would have to escort us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll have a good time, but strap in. But the way that y'all get down, you'll fit it in with New Orleans just fine.
See, I'm not afraid of the people. I'm a sensitive, I'm an empath. So I know that there's a lot of history down there. And that is when I go to places like that, that's very draining.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely gonna have a lot of. I mean, you talking about a lot of African and American Indian, Black Indian
Mm.
spirituality and
A lot of
Caribbean spirituality.
spirituality and
Yeah.
beliefs, and the one thing I don't know a whole lot about down there because I never been there, but just from what I read, seen in movies, documentaries, there's a lot of like old homes and buildings with so much history and lives that have been lost. And I think one of the stories I remember I'll never forget learning about was the one when all the black people was in that bar. The one that did it burn up or did it fall down? You know what I'm talking about, Isaac? Did it catch on fire or something? Like everybody in there like died. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to recall.
It was like a bar or something, and it had 2 floors. And I remember they said people was jumping out the windows trying to get a. It like caught on fire or something. I can't remember.
A
Have you heard that
bar?
story? Yeah, it was like everybody was there. A lot of black people they was dancing and music and just something happened where they. I can't remember. They couldn't get out or something.
That reminds me, the story vaguely reminds me of the La Laurie mansion. And that was this evil ass white chick. She had a bunch of slaves, but she also had like a secret room.
No,
And she would do experiments on them.
Oh, I know what you're
And
talking about.
and she ended up chaining a couple of slaves to the stove that was upstairs. And one of them, I want to say they got free or they started like yelling because the bitch set the building on fire and left them chained up. And once, I mean, the people couldn't get, like the fire patrol couldn't get to them on time. But when they went up and they seen what she had done, they were looking for her ass. And she had done jumped ship and went and lived the rest of her life. I want to say in like Scotland or something like that. But I want to go to Congo Square.
She kept them in the basement. It kept them chained up. And what she did was she would hire them and tell them they would come there for jobs. And then she turned them into slaves and she wouldn't feed them. And Isla, did you hear about that story? I literally just found out about that story maybe 6
No,
months ago.
These were her straight up slaves. She wasn't hiring them. These were her straight up slaves.
Okay, so yeah, it may have been that they were her
and
slaves.
It was a room. It was a room upstairs. Yeah.
She was burning them and she was beating them and she was it was a lot.
She was doing like crazy experiments.
Yeah.
Torture and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep. I remember that and I just heard about that, like probably 6 months ago. But I'm gonna look up that story about that building that burned down, and I'm gonna bring it up another day. But
Now, Isaac, I want to go to Congo Square. How is that?
Mhm. Oh yeah, I mean at the same time, like you sensitive, but it's very beautiful.
oh
It
yeah, it
has
is
Mm-hmm.
a very,
beautiful.
it's just very beautiful, very romantic. Like you go sunsets,
Hmm.
you're gonna be able to see the Mississippi right
Hmm.
there in the distance on the side of you. You're gonna be right in the not the heart of the French Quarter, but you're gonna see something like a little mini French market. You're gonna smell all type of food.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how I tell people bring your good stomach because you're gonna eat. Now there's some people that bring your good stomach.
I'm gonna bring all my stomachs. I'm
Okay, I'm
bringing them
bringing
all my
shit
stomach.
for my birthday. Me and my hubby is because he's still in Texas and stuff like that. So he don't fly. So he's gonna get on a Greyhound and he's gonna be go from San Antonio to New Orleans. And then I'm gonna meet him in New Orleans from Atlanta. I might fly. I don't know if I'm gonna Greyhound or fly. But anyway, we'll spend 2 nights in a nice little Airbnb, just the two of us in New Orleans, and then we'll
Oh,
Greyhound together to Atlanta, and he'll get to see my apartment and my neighborhood, and
y'all
he'll
can't
be
take an
down here for
Amtrak?
nice. No, the train is more expensive. I tell people
Uh,
that all the time. It takes longer, and you might as well get a plane ticket if you're gonna get a train ticket, an Amtrak ticket.
okay,
Here in
okay.
the South, the train is way more expensive.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
I've heard a
Yeah.
lot about Congo Square, and the one thing I want to visit, but I don't, is Marie Laveau's
Oh yeah.
grave.
You
But
do because you bringing it up. It's inquisitiveness. You want to see? We can go.
I just,
okay.
I've heard a lot about New Orleans.
I think I found it. It was the upstairs lounge arson attack. That's what it was. The upstairs lounge. I remember people couldn't get out. It was called the upstairs lounge arson attack. And crazy, Isaac, this shit was a gay bar. I didn't even remember that part, but it was a gay bar. It was June  24th, 1973. It was called the Upstairs or Upstairs Lounge, and 32 people died.
Wow.
15 were injured. I remember the people was trying to jump out the windows. It was on the third floor of this bar. I remember it was a bar or club or something. But yeah,
Wow,
somebody had set the bar on fire. Yeah, it was against
I never
LGBT.
heard of that one.
Yeah, I learned about this a long time ago, and that was just one of the things that stayed in my mind as far as like the history of there. Of course, I know and heard of other stuff too, but that was just so sad. I think I was watching a documentary, and I was like, they killed all those people just because they didn't. I mean, this was in '73. I mean, I know it wasn't
See,
that
and when I
far
go,
past the slavery period, but still, I'm like, they just set the whole thing on
you want to
blaze.
hear something funny, is because whenever we go out of town, I always make sure to take my kids to some kind of museum and wherever we're at. So when we were in Dallas, my daughter's like, I think I want to see the art museum or maybe the human rights museum and I'm like, baby, we just left where JFK got killed.
Hmm.
That's a museum enough.
You like we done had that. Hey, let's go to go do some fun. Let's go to a park. What do they call them? Them with them roller coasters.
Oh, an amusement park.
Amusement park. Amusement park. Yeah, that
But
was
you
sad,
know,
Tequila. I could. I That's one story I'll never forget. I'll never forget
it
it.
was raining the whole time we were there, so I didn't feel right going to an amusement park.
Hold on. Let me find.
But
Hold on. Keep talking. I'm gonna find that link that she's talking about.
where
The
can I
story you
find
told.
Congo Square?
Congo
That was
Square.
where they used to bring them in at.
She talking about the lady with the slaves.
Oh, Madame LaLaurie,
That's it. Mm-hmm.
LAURIE.
Look up New Orleans map. I swear, I just found this out maybe 6 months ago, and I think I was just on YouTube, and I, you know, how the video just popped up. I just happened to be on YouTube, and it was a documentary that just popped up. I'll put
Oh,
this link in the chat, but this is just one link I just found real quick on on the internet. But basically, they
oh,
said
but
she
I
was
had brought.
sadistic. They said she was a sadistic slave owner of the French Quarter, and it was a white woman, and she had all
Mm-hmm,
these slaves, and she tortured them for fun.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
She just tortured them for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, but
Is
that's her
if
name,
you
Delphine LaLaurie.
if you ever get a chance, there's a book and it's called Medical Apartheid. That book goes into how basically black people for years and years and years, basically since we have been in this country, have been guinea pigs for medical science.
I just looked that up and I took a screenshot so I can look at it later. Yep,
Like
I'm looking
the
at the book
quote
now.
unquote father of gynecology.
Mm-hmm.
He did operations on one slave, but he did them repeatedly to her. So whatever he thought about operating on,
I
he
remember
did
that
to her.
story.
And he did
Mm-hmm.
it with no anesthesia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She was completely awake and aware. And they they literally call this man the father of gynecology. They got statues of him, all kind of shit.
Wow.
And
Well,
then everybody knows about Tuskegee Airmen.
yep.
Um, a lot of people are now or have now learned about Henrietta Lacks, but you would have to
Mm.
read the book The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks
Mm-hmm.
to really know what happened to her
Mm-hmm.
and how they've done her family. It's so sad.
That name sounds familiar too. I'm gonna look that up too. But yeah, we used to be experimental objects a lot back then.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of stories like that, Isaac? Like
I have, yeah,
besides
yeah.
the Tuskegee Airmen, that was crazy too. But they used to like little pigs. I mean,
My
and
daddy used to tell me he felt that he was experimented on when he served in World War II.
really,
He probably
Yeah.
was.
And in the hospital, he said, yeah, he would be like when he go to the doctor, he would be like they would constantly he said it's I know they have to draw blood, but it would be like they would constantly just be running all type of tests for other stuff that's not there, but they just want to run
mm-hmm,
the tests.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. See,
Don't
that's why
tell you
I
the
don't
reason.
sign up for those research things because I know that they're not necessarily just researching and doing stuff on blacks, but still, I be kind of like leery about
But
these.
this is
They pay
also
you, they give you some money, stuff like that. I still be kind of leery about being a test subject to some of this stuff.
Mhm.
why a lot of our parents and grandparents,
Hmm.
this is why they did not go or were scared to go to the doctor's offices,
Mhm.
is because people were taking stuff from you. You didn't know why. They didn't
Hey, I'll be
explain
right back.
why,
Y'all hold it down. TC, come on. I'll let you up as soon as I
or
get back. I gotta run to the restroom real quick.
they giving you something that you have no clue what the hell
Mhm.
it is or what it's for or what it's going to do to you.
Right.
And you know and we are finally starting to get to the point where I think our generation and maybe a couple of the boomer generations, um they're finally starting to say, okay, I understand why y'all didn't go to the doctor, but things have gotten a hell of a lot better.
Of
They're not
course,
perfect,
right.
but now people are finally starting to go to the doctor, which they do need to do.
Yes, I
Let me,
agree.
but
Hmm.
a lot of people, especially younger people, they don't understand why there was a hesitancy in
Right.
people going.
I
And
see. See, my daddy was born 1926. So
oh yeah, baby,
so that's why, he told me everything. He told me the
mm-hmm,
truth.
right.
So,
See, and my daddy, we used to have just sit and have conversations, I
just
said we
like
talked
this.
about anything or nothing or everything at
Mm-hmm.
all. We used to
Mm-hmm.
just have conversations. And
Same here.
he, I don't know why he always chose me. He never did it to my sister, but I don't want to say drilled, but he made sure I knew Black history, the real Black history, not just what's on the surface or, oh, there was
Right.
Martin Luther King and, he marched and everybody was happy. No,
Mhm.
that
The
ain't what,
disagreements, right?
right,
There was so many disagreements within different political organizations in the South and different churches and denominations that were in different positions
right.
for Dr. King.
And
Hey,
so,
TC.
hello.
Shakila said we all smart. She was like, great panel. Child, I ain't that smart now. I know a little something. A little
I
TC, she's
used
smart
I
though.
used to be smart. I used to be.
What's up,
Then I
TC? How
had
you doing?
hello.
Oh, I think she
What's that? What's that, baby? How you doing?
might have stepped away for a minute. TC, are you there?
Whoop whoop.
TC. All right, well.
TC, are you with me? Don't make me get my Kirk Franklin
Don't get
voice
the
on.
Kirk Franklin on, girl. Don't do it, because you don't have to join in. And then I just gotta break
TC,
out
are
with
you
the
with me?
keyboard. I don't have to break out with the keyboard. Sure. We got a whole church band going over here.
Girl.
Okay, no lie. So,
Mm-mm.
like, I ain't near the board right now, unfortunately, but I'll join my part. I know my part.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Shakila, what they did was it wasn't her blood. What happened was she was pregnant and she went in to get a check and they found cancer, like a cancer lump. And they were supposed to be testing it. And the doctor that took the cells from her, he was supposed to be, well, he was trying to find something to stabilize so he could grow stuff and see how it grows. He had tried like some of everything. He had even tried like chicken eggs, and they wouldn't stabilize the specimens so that and you know how a specimen grows in a petri dish. They see how it
Mm-hmm.
goes over a couple of days, and so her cells, whatever it was in those cancer cells, it stabilized and it allowed the other samples that he was growing to grow and do what they were supposed to do. So he sent her cells to England and he sent them to a doctor there. That doctor sent 'em, and it was basically a game of telephone. It just passed and passed and passed.
Her shit was being around
And
the world and and they had her going everywhere.
right. And so and this had been going on, she had then died from the cancer. She died from that cancer like a year or two after they had taken her cells. They
Mm-hmm.
never told the family that they took her cells.
Yeah, I think
It
I heard about
came
that.
out, it came out like 30 years, like 20, 30 years after
She didn't have a
she
fighting
had died.
chance.
Huh?
She didn't have a fighting chance with all those cells. Missing.
That, and she was a black, uneducated black woman from the South going up against these educated white doctors in the 50s. What was she gonna do? But her daughter, she had her husband and one of her daughters. They really, really were trying to fight, because they were like, this is not right. Her cells they have literally sent this woman's cells to space. Space. And, the world knows these cells as HeLa cells. HeLa. But you know what that stands for? The first two letters of her first name, Henrietta, and the first two letters of her last name, Lax. So they got HeLa. And literally, her cells are still in use to this day. And the government, not the medical community, nobody has paid this family one red penny.
Hey, Mary Carey.
Hey, Carrie.
Yes. And if y'all want, y'all can look up that story, Henrietta Lacks, that Karma Diva was talking about. But they said, yeah, she has an immortal human cell line widely used in scientific research. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, TC? How you doing, boo?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey, girl.
Hey, good.
There is some information that's out there. So basically, in tandem with what the sister's just talking about, and you just said an immortal line or an immortal lineage. So this is not me talking, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how when we're growing up, you always thought something was like, what's up with this Bible, right? That's because I question the Bible all the time. I always have religious conversations, political conversations, because anytime they tell us that those are the conversations we shouldn't have, those are the conversations I do have. And you find out a whole lot more. And it's not judgmental like this versus this. It's about
I agree.
you know what I'm saying? It's about what is this all about? Where does it all come from? Blah blah blah, right? So let me tell you something. Just recently, I know you know this guy, Neil deGrasse Tyson, correct? Okay, one of the smartest black men that I know. And I'm just talking about in terms of, in that world with those people and really making points for black people, right?
He's an astrophysicist. Yeah.
Right. This dude is like on point. So he said something about there were two different types of humans. And he went on to say, in the Bible, it talks about Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel, right? And then it was this line. God said to Cain, go out and multiply, right?
Be fruitful and multiply, yes, ma'am.
But with whom? If it's just you and your mama and your daddy. Okay, so wait a minute. Listen, these are questions.
I have always wondered that too. Like, where do these other people come from?
Baby girl, serious. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel it. It's so. If y'all see this documentary, and it's only about 24 minutes, 25 minutes, you're gonna be like, I always thought that.
What's the name of it? Because I'm
gonna send it to you.
Because I sit here and watch documentaries.
You need to see this. Y'all are you all for us. It's gonna be got you. Mm-hmm. Now they can't tell me jack. Mm-hmm. Got you, because now it's like not that this is new.
They already can't tell me shit. I've been broke. I've been broke away, and I've been a heathen for years. I've been a heathen for years.
Look, you've been an unrepentant heathen. You just unrepentant.
Oh no, baby.
with
He
you.
said, and he
Sis,
said his ways,
I'm a
child.
heathen,
check
no,
this
baby.
out, sis.
I,
I'm with you
I don't,
100%.
I
But
don't subscribe to
now,
any of
see,
it.
sometimes people don't believe us. So, and I say that even in our family. Sometimes you come up with some information, you know something about some finances, you know how to invest. Like you said, sis, you take wherever you all go on vacation, you're taking them to learn different different things about different areas about racism and slavery in this country, and how it unfolded, because it unfolded differently in different places for different people in a different way, on and on. We know it deep down inside that something ain't right with the story that's been told to us, and now here we go. And
But
now
you know
when you
what?
get
Go ahead.
listen, when you get one little piece of information, here it is. So what I'm saying to you is that this Neil deGrasse, and there's some scientists and other religious, those people, right? They're like, listen, there were more people on the face of this earth at the time of Adam and Eve. And let me tell you something. They go back and they talk about the angel. Listen, when y'all listen, I'm gonna send it to you. The hood table.
Yeah,
We
but you know
got
what?
we gonna
Oh
break
man.
this and dissect this now. For the women are gonna be like, y'all, we knew this, we got this, we understood. Yeah, right.
Now, see, I was watching Godfrey. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
I would kind of like to see that too, because see, for me, I've always the reason what lets me know that I'm a heathen. It has nothing to do with me thinking divinity. No, I simply understand that I do not subscribe to the faith of the religious system of the state. So for me, I've come to the conclusion when you say God and all those things are still subjective, because you're still talking about a very culture specific group. You're not talking about something that's universal. When you use references like the text, then you are talking about an Abrahamic belief that is originated in Northeast Africa. That is not universal to the planet, because you got people on the southeast part of the planet who knows nothing of an Abrahamic God, who knows nothing of the Bible, who don't practice a modern their society around any of those things. So for people, what I have noticed, just growing up in a very diverse, for people, God and spirituality is cultural and regional. So I wouldn't say, because I don't go with the whole creation story, but it goes without saying. When I hear "Go let us make men into our own image," well, that's what people do when they conquer. That's what they do when they go to the next nation over. So making men in your own image, that's not something that has to be divine. That's something that is very carnal. So I tell people all the time, I said, I'm not afraid of your God or your devil. No, I'm afraid of you, bitch. Because I have to deal with you while I yet live. I'm not afraid of your God or your devil. I'm afraid of you, because you and what you believe and think in this life will have the most consequential effects of what life will be here. So for me, I'm not one of those people that needs to think that divinity is black or white. I don't take the word of imperfect beings and let them tell me what perfection is. Because at least with science,
Absolutely. There you
they're gonna
go.
science is gonna at least say, based off of this, I don't know. Based off of this, I do know. That's a more honesty, because at least with science, there's an honesty of saying where the buck stops, where I understand this. So just because, for me personally, the
Mm-hmm.
buck, just because it doesn't, you don't have the explanation scientifically, then I'm going to take your imperfection mind and say, oh, well, you think it must be God, or you might think based off of your culture paradigm. Everybody thinks that from their position and supposition where they are, that their God or their spiritual system is the only one, until they learn they trade, until they have other interactions with other nations. So that's, like when I hear people say that, it's like, yeah, I get it, but I don't have the whole wanna be God be. That to me is selfish. It's like, why do you need to be a special chosen people type of thing? We already see what that looks like when people think that. We already see how the world and how politics and government. I don't want to be the next chosen special group of people so the world could be in tyranny so I can have an advantage. I don't want that. That's why I don't want to go to heaven or hell with none of y'all niggas. No offense. I love everybody on here. But you have an idea of further gates and heaven and things that are very much a mansion and all that shit. I don't. My soul, baby, don't give a fuck about none of that. None of the next life. I give a damn about those things here. So I love everybody here, but I'm not going to heaven or hell with none of y'all. I land my plane.
So let me tell you, to the victor belongs the spoils. To the victor belongs the spoils. So the person or the persons or the institution that wins or that stands at the end of the day gets to tell the story. So the bottom line is that what part of the story are you going to tell? Of course, you're going to always tell the story. And I don't mean you, but the person's going to always tell the story that benefits them. Correct? And that's because that's what people do. They tell the story that benefits them.
That's what they did to us back in the day when we couldn't read the Bible. When the slaves came over, that's what they did to us back in the day when they brought slaves over here and we couldn't read their Bible.
Well, that's what they do today, right here in this YouTube streets when they tell a story, because they tell the story that fits their particular purpose and their particular narrative. And it ain't no different, and it ain't no difference between white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, wherever, Ecuador. If you come from Tanzania, people are, like the lady said, people are people, and they're imperfect because perfection is reserved for God and God only. Here's what I'm saying. Once we know this, it makes it easier. So one of the things that I was saying about the two human beings on the face of this earth, we know that if folks are coming from and started in a continent where it is at least 90% of the time hot, heated all the time, it ain't no way that they coming out looking like Bergio, some that thing, that Jesus, the one with the blue eyes and the blonde hair. It's not no way. Ain't no way. Facts.
Well, what I wanted to say was I had seen something.
Hold on, sis.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
You see what I'm saying? So there's some factual things that when we're hearing stories, is some things that don't make sense. So all I'm saying is that when I share this information with you, you're gonna be like, hot daggone. Ain't that a blippity blop blip? Serious business. And it not to say that the other parts of the Bible are all true. And in this, no, what happens is that it's starting to break down. Because guess what? We are our children and your children's children are asking way too many questions, and they're like, something is not right. When you talk to these young people today, they are saying things and they're looking like, and then when they say things, you look at and you're like, you know what? In your mind, you can't say to them right now, you know what? You're right, because then they're gonna fly away with that one, right? But you thinking like, how did they know this? Because they carry an intelligentsia, a seed from our ancestors that is implanted in them, that they must ask certain questions and they must have this certain intelligentsia for now, because it is necessary that certain information get to us, and it's through them. I don't know how babies coming out of the womb are coming out of the womb with their eyes open, they're looking around, they're ready to go. Okay, and so I'm telling you, this is this immortal line that has come, and I'm telling you, you can tell those. I guess you could say those haints. Y'all know what I'm talking about when we say them haints. They talked about it in Sinners. Them haints. That's why they say heinous crimes. Them haints. Haints are those demons, those wandering demons, those wandering souls that had all kind of stuff going on, and they're still here on the face of this earth. Let me tell you something. When you get this, the hood, I'm gonna get this information to you. I'm gonna be honest. When I have regurgitated it. I have it in my heart. I knew this was the case. I'm one of those people that I can't fully explain it. I gotta give it to you all. You gotta hear it, because I've given it to some people here in these YouTube streets, and they like, yes, got you right, hot doggone it. That's us. So
yeah, definitely send that to me. And Isaac and Karma Diva, we follow each other on social media, so I can send it to them too.
Okay. Yes.
What I wanted to add to that.
Go ahead, Mom. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
Diva
sorry.
and Miss G, IG. Yes, I want y'all to see this too. Definitely, please share that with these ladies,
I
because
will.
y'all are talking. Y'all far ahead, and that's where we need people that are in that particular mindset. That's why I don't share it with everybody. There's certain people, because you're too daggone emotional. And listen, we all have had trials and tribulations. I don't know the walk that you walked the hood, Miss IG, Miss Diva. I don't know what
That is IG is Isaac. That is a man.
I have an XY Chrome.
I'm sorry.
I'm XY Chrome.
I
It's fine.
apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God, she got
It's
messed up
fine.
the gender.
No. I have an Xbox.
Oh, okay. There you go. No, because see,
Yeah,
I'm in the air conditioner. I can't really. I'm kind of hard of hearing on my left side, so
it's
my
fine. It's all
apologies.
right. No problem, love.
So basically, this is what I'm telling you, y'all. I need people to dissect this from a factual, actual, as least emotional as possible. Because when we get this, we have to unveil it to the world, so that some people. Well, that's another thing. I'll tell y'all that later.
But you know what? I want to ask you a question to the ladies that's on here. Okay, because see, for me as a man, I can't do like I don't fall into the trap that most men do. I can't do the whole male worship thing. To me, that's too much testosterone. That's too much dick. I can't do the whole male thing. So I'm saying, how does that does it's probably a complicated question. I'm gonna try to simplify it. Since we live in a patriarchal world and it's been patriarchal, does that affect play a role in y'all mind and y'all spirit why y'all believe in a male god so much?
No.
So I do not believe in a male god.
Okay, good. But for people who do, like, I always wonder because see, for me, when I look at patriarchy and when I've read and studied the Bible in post-text and pre-text and different translations, and for me, I understand that not just for me, I can see where like that's a genealogical thing. But when you're talking about genealogy, you got to remember that's exclusive and inclusive. When we talk about the Ethiopians and the Syrians, that's not the whole continent of Africa. That's just the northeast section and Morocco. So when you get
Right.
into the research of who the Ethiopians were, well, they were colonialists before the Europeans. Just
Oh,
like
see. Oh,
Islam, just
yeah.
like Islam, just like
Yeah.
Islam were colonialists too, and they mixed with the Iranians and the Turks to go ahead and institute. You have the transatlantic, Atlantic, and then you have the San-Saharan slave trade. So for
Right.
what people what I when I look at religion and history, I always see tribalism. There's never in anybody's history, there's no such thing as Pan-Africanism. There's no such thing as Pan-Europeanism. There's those things never exist. Everyone through everyone's history has always existed tribally. Has there been interactions between nations? Yes. The only thing that we see here as Black Americans, because our cultural paradigm, those of us who are American descendant of slavery, shout out to ADOS, we are taught that off of that base because for us, this continent is one country. But when you deal with everybody else on their other respectable continents, it's not one country. So we have the idea of having this solidarity through melanin, which does not exist in any parts of Africa. That's how our black
Mm.
ancestors ended up black here anyway, because those were tribe warrings. Nobody gives a fuck, regardless. It doesn't matter. Remember in world history, I'm sorry, American history, when we had the Vietnam War, the Korean War, These are the same Mongolian, what you call Asian looking people, Mongoloid genophenotype. You see how the fuck that them being genetically connected to each other and living in proximity didn't stop them from having a blood war or the line of delineation. So people do not mostly operate just on what people, how they look like in proximity, as it is cultural paradigm and religious and all those political ideology that often draws the line in the sand. So I love seeing information like what you're speaking of, but I'm not going to throw the divinity in it. It has to make sense for me. And even as a person who's a spiritual heathen, I'm still going to look at the parallels of, okay, how is this going to make sense of to things that are deducible to history, to reality, not exactly just how I feel about it. How is this outside? How is this tangible outside of what's in my own head?
So like I said, I don't believe in a patriarchal most high. I do not. Actually, I don't believe in just a feminine most high. I believe that God is a spirit, number one, and that God is both masculine and feminine, and that's what I believe.
I feel the same way too.
I'm more egalitarian, even though I don't have a God, but I believe in I don't strive for perfection. Perfection will always be subjective. I strive for balance. So, like, but I believe in egalitarianism. There has to be a masculine and feminine. So that's why, for me, if you tell me that creation, even if let's say, if you do the biblical thing and you make it all feminine, it's still off balance because neither one exists without the other. So I tell people, for me, spiritually and mentally on this earth, I don't want perfection. I understand as a human, what I think is perfect is flawed. So what the fuck I look like taking another bitch interpretation of what's perfection? That's why I don't give a damn about no silver streets paved with gold in this. That's some shit, honey. Your spirit is, in my personal opinion, your spirit is cheap if it can be bought for the things of this world. Where's the beyond then if you're concerned about riches and wealth in the next life? Sounds like a fucking con to me that was sold to you by people who oppress you so you could be content and living and suffering now. So help them live in heaven. I tell people all the time, heaven and hell is a state of mind. People who live and enjoy life, and there are moments we all feel like we're in heaven when we enjoy things. When things go terrible, we feel like we're in hell. So, I just have the gripe with people weaponizing the afterlife while affecting what you do in this life to get you to move how they want you to.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Hey, Big Brenda, how you doing, love?
I just wanted to go back.
Hey, Brenda. Hey, Very Carrie. Listen, my whole thing is this, and so there is a heaven and hell. Okay, there are levels of it. There are phases of it. And then there's, of course, if there's a heaven, as it is set, as it states, on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, so whatever is here on earth is heaven and hell as well. So whatever's here in this state of mind, in our mindset, there's heaven and hell first in our mindset. That's where the seed is. That's where it's planted. It manifests, and of course, on earth. Right here on earth.
And how is the seed planted? But how is the seed planted? Did you come up with that concept on your own, or did you hear that from your society around you? You didn't come up with that concept on your own. That seed was planted, and it was in integrity 2,000 years ago before you existed. That concept.
Actually, I existed prior to 2,000 years, so I predate that.
Right, no, I get what you're saying, how you feel, but I'm saying the fact is you physically heard about heaven and hell in this life. You heard about heaven and hell based off of what you're culturally taught. You didn't do like the Buddhists did, like the Brahmin did, and sat underneath the tree and had a whole new revelation of something that's not spoken to of the land. No, when you talk about heaven and hell and all those terms, those things have existed in antiquity, with all due respect, outside of everyone here. that has existed. That's something we can deduce.
Well,
The
but
concept
it
of
Hold on
okay.
heaven
one
and
second,
hell.
one second, y'all. Karma Diva, she says she gotta run. I know she had been trying to chime in, you guys, here and there, but I just want to give her one last opportunity because she has to go get something to eat. But if you want to say last minute words, Karma Diva, feel free, unless you just want to go.
Oh, the only thing I had wanted to say was I had seen something on you know that comedian Godfrey, the African guy. Well, he had said that he had watched that video that you were talking about. I believe it's the same one, and he was saying that basically people of color, Asian, Hispanic, Black, all of us, we come from Africa. All of us, I mean, we know we're from Africa, but everybody comes from Africa except white people. And he said what happened was think about the civilizations that we have built in the past, in time. All the Egyptians, the China, the Asians. And he said, you know, there is a tribe of people in like Southern Africa who have Asian features, which is where the Asian people come from. But he was saying that, and it was a scientist there with him discussing this. He said, Black people and people of color have been on this planet since, I want to say, like, let's just say like 150,000 years, that long. And he said that white people are Neanderthals. They're the ones who are from Neanderthal people, and they are from the Caucasus Mountains. And he said that they have only been on the earth for like 40,000 years versus us being here 150,000 years. And they, because they did not stay in one place like we uh, so often have done, they have they went and took all the knowledge that we had, and
They
now
want
they're
to
the
take over
ones,
the world.
right, and now they're the
Just
ones
like
part
Pinky
and
and
parcel.
Brain.
Now they're the ones that's part and parceling out information to us.
Now, don't think that the some of the original people did not travel, because they did. We
Oh no, they
traveled.
did.
Oh yeah, we traveled the world around and back again, all the time and back again, and
And
that's
we
why
all
when they
didn't
put
originate, and we all didn't originate from Africa either. Like that kind of gets on my nerves when people do that thing.
well, everybody comes from one particular place starting, and then they grew and they moved out and they migrated out.
I just
So
don't see how that scientifically supports that, because it shows where people have always have been different and located and migrated through
mhm.
climate, through different things. Like that is a eugenics ideal that all dark skinned people come from Africa, because that's the thing. Dark skin is not exclusive to Negroid genophenotypes. You have
Well,
East
no,
Asian.
it's not just black people. It's all people
Yeah,
except for
that's
white people.
but
All
Don't
that's
people of
listen
the
to
color.
ACC.
but no people of color. But when you say all people of color, that's impossible, because when you deal with Hispanics, you're dealing with Europeans. When you're dealing with Latinos, Caribbeans, those are hybrids of Spaniards. So when we use the term people of color, understand you are talking about a political construct. That's not a scientific term. When you say people of color, that is an ideal. So the only thing about people like Godfrey who are often West African, and I'm not xenophobic, but it's this thing that's kind of irks me a little bit when I hear all of a sudden Africans pick and choose when they want to say we're all together. But see, I have a problem with that, because they're immigrating to come here and get the benefits off of us. But then they only build business with the people of their nations. They're not coming. We're not immigrating and moving to any of the 54 mass countries in Africa. We're not standing in the
Somebody got some
positions of their.
feedback.
I'm sorry, yeah, we're not standing in the position of their politicians. So yes, people like Godfrey and a lot of Africans, West Africans tend to do that, even with me being part West African myself, they tend to do that. They only pick and choose when they want to say, oh, we're all from Africa. But when it's time to have a cultural separation in Western societies, there's a differential. So for me, I can see that whole out of Africa thing. We weren't doing that goofy shit until Jesse Jackson came around with that shit. There was no such thing as Pan Africanism or this universal ideal of Africanness. That's off the backs of us as American descendants of slavery with the movement that we did here. Nobody wasn't calling themselves black until they observed what we were doing here in the civil rights. And in my personal opinion, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up, everyone is not black. A Nigerian is not black. You're Negro genophenotype, but you're Nigerian American. A Jamaican, again, not black. You're Negro genophenotype, but you're Jamaican American. You're only black because off of the classification of what you went through, the institutional classification of that being here in America. I'm not saying skin color prejudice and all those things didn't exist, but the actual classification and category and all those things, yeah, that's an exclusively culture American paradigm that everyone cosplays just because they like the music and look like us. That's not the same as lineage. Our lineage is not Crayola.
And on that note, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up.
And I wasn't talking about Godfrey. I don't even know who that is. But these people that I deal with are real scientists. Like, I mean, Godfrey is a political propagandist to me.
Well, Big Brenda said, what you say? Oh, how do we get on? Child, Big Brenda, we started talking about him, who now look like him, and who now look like him.
That thing. Is that really a person? Who is this person?
That is Trick Daddy. He's an old hoe. He used to be he's a rapper. He used to be
he was
famous
back in the day.
That's what he looked like back in the day.
That's a can of Crisco.
Looking like him.
He ain't learned from these niggas got short-term memory. He ain't learned from Shannon Sharp.
No.
That's what he used to look.
That's when he looked good. And then
that's good. Look at them teeth.
Oh no, but hold on.
What the hell is that? We didn't have people.
Man back in the day. Tell him.
Now hold on. I wouldn't even say my man back in the day. I thought he, and I ain't gonna say I had a crush on him. I thought he was good looking.
I mean,
but
back then he wasn't like the ugliest nigga, you know.
No.
He was.
But okay, so wait a minute. This was back in the day. Now show the current picture.
But when was it? Well, okay, when you say back in the day, give me a date.
I'm talking about like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't back in the day. I go back to 1980s rapper, 1970s.
You have to look up Trick Daddy, TC. You have to look up Trick Daddy. I'm sure.
I get it. The way he looks, I'm scared.
He look like Florida Evans now, don't he?
Florida Evans. There are songs that you have heard of from Trick Daddy.
You don't know Nan.
They say black.
Who's Nan? Nan, N-A-N?
You know Nan.
Nan. You don't know Nan,
ho? I do not. I do not
and
know
then, what's the other one? Okay. What's up? Shut up.
Okay. What up?
I
don't recall that. I do not recall that. No.
They say black don't crack, but you can't do shit about a nigga smoking
Well, see, now we have to grace because he does
do shit about.
If we talk like that as rappers, who talk like that?
But listen,
okay, what?
Who didn't? What? We talking about rappers.
What rappers? In the 1970s, we did words, like we had sentences.
Girl.
A hip. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm finna shut all that down. A hip, hop this hip.
Don't stop,
You don't
rock
stop.
to the bang bang boogie, say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the. But I know that.
Right, you said we had words. No.
Right, we did. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the crew, and my friend are gonna try to move your feet. See, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown.
Rappers, because they all was most of the shit they was talking about didn't make no damn sense.
Like KRS, and I don't remember anything that looked like him with teeth like that.
Well, there were a lot of them back then, but
I mean, look at Biz Marquis' teeth.
Everybody wore gold back in the day, especially in the South.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway,
right, so again, that's geographical. I'm from New York. Right.
Big Brenda,
y'all different. Y'all different up there.
No, because we originated rap. So yeah, I get it. But
y'all different up there.
In the 1970s, I'm talking about, UTFO. I'm talking about,
Oh, girl, that's long gone. That's
girl, she talking about the originals.
That's Trick Daddy. Who named themselves Trick?
They was
Daddy?
really.
You see, it's talking about the first
Oh
rappers
my
on
God.
Earth. Now we
look, they was at Cool Herc's first party.
Listen,
Brenda, hold on.
Listen, let me tell you something, sis. Let me tell you something. Okay.
Big Brenda, I was just trying to answer her question. We did talk about him for about an hour, maybe an hour and 15, 20 minutes. Then we ciphered off into talking about some of the shit that went on during our Native Omaha days. Then we started talking about, New Orleans, Louisiana, their history, because our guy IG hit the link, our homie for New Orleans. And then we ventured into the New Orleans culture and religion and different beliefs into religion. That's how we got there. But I'm really trying to wrap this up because we've been on here 3 hours and I worked literally 12 hours today, y'all, and jumped right on here. And we weren't supposed to be on here this long. But I do appreciate everybody's input to the show. We can pick this up another time. But your girl, I'm telling you, I worked 7 to 7:30 and we went live at 8. So it's almost midnight and I got to do another 12 tomorrow. So I really have to get off of here. So what I would like y'all to do on the way out, please make sure you like and share the video, subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new here. I'll probably go live again in a few days. TC, please send me that link that you talked about, and then I can send it to Isaac and I can send it to Karma Diva. But yeah.
And I'm so happy to be on here with y'all. I have enjoyed the conversation from A to B. There have been things that I have shared this evening and things that have been taught to me. So I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all and I love y'all.
And we love you too. It's so good to have you back. Now, this my girl. We live in the same city. We go back like 4 flats. So this is like a real friend, okay, in real life. But so yeah, we used to do shows together all the time, our Friday Night Live show. So it's good to have her, back on here to show us some love. But yeah, so I'm gonna get my butt off of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. TC, Isaac. Who else hit the panel? Circlo, Creole Butterfly. Creole Butterfly hit the panel. I made her mod. Now, TC, was you asking to be a mod or was you talking about boats or something else that we were talking about? Because I just want to be clear. I just want to be sure. Because you said me too or something like that in the chat.
I think she's talking about being a mod.
I just wanted to make sure because I don't just throw my.
It was in reference to when you said that sometimes when you get in people's on people's channels that you're already a mod or something like that.
That's
and
what
they
I
never
asked about, but I just wanted to make sure.
No, I was just saying that I've had that experience too. Like I would just come and go and all of a sudden I'm in blue and I was like, whoa, all right.
Right.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know, North Carolina A&T's homecoming tickets came out today, and they're already gone for
Dang.
homecoming. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's up.
I just want to let you know, absolutely, and all that good stuff. And we travel the world and so yeah, everybody. Greensboro is the place to be in October. So please, yeah, I'm extending an invitation to folks. If you want to go to a real homecoming, deal with real people, and the brothers are the ones who cook. See, real women don't cook, real men do. So
Uh-oh.
the brothers doing the tailgating, all the food is on them. They'll tell you to sit your behind down, and that's exactly what we do. We sit our cute behinds down and get in
Bye,
there
Isaac.
and do our thing. So I just want to let y'all know. Yeah,
All
that's where
right,
we come.
love. Thank
All
you
right,
for
y'all.
sharing.
Be good. Thank you. Thank you, the hood and to the chat.
Thank you, too. Thank you for
All right,
joining us.
thank you.
We appreciate
Peace
you.
out.
Love you, girl. All right, y'all. We about to wrap it up. We about to get out of here. Karma Diva, thank you again for joining us. Long time no see. Well, not in real life.
Of course.
Saw you
Right.
a few years ago in real life. But as far as on the platform on YouTube, no, long time no see. You know,
Right. I'll
like
be
we
back,
don't
y'all.
check
I'll be
out in
back.
real life, okay? We be out kicking it in real life, but
We be outside.
we be outside. We be outside. But girl,
Literally.
literally outside. I didn't say my ass in the house. I'm telling you, Omaha Day wore me so out. Like,
Girl, after Friday, let me tell you, after I packed up Friday evening, I couldn't even get out of my bed Saturday. I was in so much pain and I was so tired. And my son, every time I tried to sit up, either my son or my daughter would come in and they'd be like, lay back down. And they would just
I'm
come and
telling
push
you,
me over.
staying out all night for Omaha Days did me in too. But also the parade. The parade was over 4 hours long. That was
Oh
that.
my
That was the
God.
longest parade. That was the longest parade that we had. You know, back in the Gap, they ain't been that long since like way back. Like the
Right,
where
because we was like
West
kids.
Salem was the one you was trying to beat. Where you know what I'm saying? Like way back.
Okay.
And it was over 4 hours, and I know because I recorded like all of it and took pictures. And girl, everybody sharing my pictures and videos. People like, oh my god, you got the best footage. How you get them angles and all that? I said because press, 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 press. Okay, that's what happens when you are in the news and media and entertainment world and you have press passes and badges. Okay, all I have to do is show
I
police.
just,
If you thought police would let nobody up on the bridge besides us and the news stations and the radio and us, the hood tape.
you know what else?
Hi,
Another
Terry.
reason I didn't go.
Smiling tonight, baby. I appreciate you, love.
Another reason I didn't go is because the last picture I had, one of the last pictures I had of my daddy, you had took at the
I
parade
know
the last
exactly
time.
what you're talking about. I sure do. I know exactly which picture you're talking about.
And so, it was kind of bittersweet.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm still working through some stuff, but
I understand. I understand. You are truly missed, though. You are Corio, Sislo, all of our crew. Like a lot of people ask about y'all all the time, and I'll be like, "Oh, they're good. They're okay. I'll give them my love. I'll send my love." Things like
I'm
that.
working my way back, and I feel the love, and I appreciate it all. I'm thankful. I'm grateful to be here, and I am, you know,
And we're grateful
I'm
to
not
have
where
you. Hmm.
I'm not where I want to be, but I'm better than I was, and
Day by
just
day.
just
Day by day. Yeah.
give me a little prayer and a little words of encouragement, and I'll be there.
Yeah. You'll be all right, boo. Well, thank you again for joining me. You know I love you, girl. My sister
You
from
know I
another.
love you, boo.
All right. Well, I'm about to get off of here because I got a 12 tomorrow. And then I think Friday I only work 8. Yeah, I'm working 8 Friday because I gotta start on those 2 cake orders Friday night. One of them is due at noon, and then the other one is due at 6. And then I have that cake part that's due on Sunday. So after Saturday, I'm gonna be like tapped, and then got to get up Sunday and make another cake for somebody else. But it's gonna be it's a busy week, busy weekend. But hey, I love it. I love it. You know, we complain about a lot of things, but one thing I never like complain about is something I love to do, which is, you know, being a talented cake artist, custom cake artist. So I love being a cake artist. So I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to probably refill my cup and slide in that bed. And
I'm making my banana pudding. So when I get up, I'm making my banana pudding. So when I get up, yummy, yummy, yummy.
That sounds so good. That sounds so good. But all right, girl. Oh yeah, I gotta send you some buttercream frosting from the cake. So remind me. Make sure you hit me to remind me, because when I be going, I be going. When I start cake, I don't eat. All I do is drink water the entire time. I could be working on cakes for 8, 12 hours, and I can't.
Well, I'm sure gonna remind you. Don't even play.
Go. I whip out all them cakes, and then I take a break and I eat me something. So it's a bad habit, but I've been doing it for like 10, 11 years. It's just my way of focusing on just what I'm trying to do. And I ain't passed out yet. So
oh boy.
Anyway. All right, boo.
All right, Booski. All right.
Get the kids my love. And tell them, tell your daughter I hope she has a wonderful, wonderful school year too.
Oh, I will. I thought you were gonna say happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Is it her birthday?
Saturday.
Oh, dang. You could have gave me some notice. I could have got her a cake in, but I'm booked now.
I told you last week.
That's right. You know what? I think did we talk about that last week?
That was last Friday.
You hit me though on the first. Remember?
No, I was gonna hit you back that night. And I said, well, call me.
So that's your bad. Okay. See,
you were supposed to call me. No,
No, don't let her lie to y'all. 318. No, she lied. You were supposed to hit me up. So I'm gonna go back through all my text messages. Shit.
It wasn't in text. We was talking. We was sitting next to each other.
Yep. You said you. I ain't gonna say exactly what you said because that ain't their business. But you did say, well, you said tomorrow. You said tomorrow or tonight. Some. I remember exactly what you said, and I was like, oh. But you know what? I actually took my last order 2 days ago. No, was it? Yep, 2 days ago. And it was a short notice orders. It was a short notice because it was under 7 days, and I had to charge a late order fee. But that lady paid that money. She was like, "How much is the cake?" I was like, 100 something. She was like, "Okay." I just sent the cash back. Okay.
She finna get a Wally World cake.
Girl, please. And that's on the cheap side. Most of my cakes are like $4.50.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that for some cake.
One of the cakes I'm making this week is $150, and the other one is like $95. And others. So it just depends on what you want, how many servings you want, what type of design you want. But the cheapest cake that I have is like $95, $100.
Oh Jesus.
Girl, and that's cheap. I mean, it takes like.
I mean, it's custom, so I mean, I get it.
It takes a lot of time to make a cake. Shit.
I mean, it's custom.
And then to make it look like it belongs on a magazine, you know what I'm saying? And not just something your kids created in the kitchen for you when you were sick, you know. You better tell them. I remember the guy. I hate when people, because it ain't just one guy, but several times people have told me, I just want you to make a cake. I don't need nothing fancy. Just make a cake, put some frosting on it. I said, go to Walmart or make it yourself. Because I don't do everything that goes out my door or everything that I deliver is high value.
It's made for you.
It's made and it's made for you. I'm not wasting my time, and I do say wasting my time because it's still, even if I just make a cake and make the frosting and just slather some damn frosting on it, it's still like 2 hours. You know, because the cake baking time, making the
Right.
frosting,
It's got to cool off before you can
let
frost
the cake
it.
cool off, then cutting the cakes and shaping the cakes. And I mean, I might as well decorate that motherfucker like it's supposed to be. While I'm doing, it's an art. Thank you. And if I'm not gonna if I'm not gonna be an artist on this cake, then I'm the wrong person that you want to cater to you. Go to Walmart, go to Sam's, go to the grocery store, just buy something out the, you know what I'm talking about? Like, why don't you order a regular basic cake from a custom cake decorator? That makes no sense. Right? It makes no sense. So I really hate when people tell me that I just want a regular cake. Because what they're basically saying is give me the cheapest thing that you got. That's basically they're saying they don't want to pay. That's basically what they're saying. So at least that's how I take it. But anywho, anyone can get some Jiffy Mix in a jar of frosting, that's a cake. Jiffy Mix? He said cornbread. No, but you make a cake with Jiffy. Child, you know what? That jar of frosting is frosting. Frosting is trash. Y'all better stop eating that shit. It is not that hard to make frosting. I'm telling y'all, it's not that hard to make frosting. If you can learn to make some buttercream frosting, you will never buy that shit in that can at the store again. Never. Never. But you gotta take time to perfect it. But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. We've been here so long. I keep saying I'm going to get off, but I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe if you happen to be new here. I don't know when I'll be on here again because I've been booked and busy for a minute. Oh yeah. I got you, Noble. I got you.
She said Jiffy Mix. Hard today.
You know what? Don't do me, Karma Diva.
I'm just
I
saying.
we was only gonna be on here for an hour, huh?
Yeah, you did.
Well, see, that's because y'all got me sidetracked. It's y'all.
Always trying to blame me for stuff.
Because remember, Karma Diva on our Friday Night Lights, you remember what you used to do, right?
What I did?
Remember you used to stop us at 3 hours?
Oh, I sure did.
Yeah, you used to tell me, okay, Tanya, it's 3 hours, we gotta go. Because we would go on and on 5, 6 hours.
Because we have had, I was going to say, we have had 5 or 6 hours. No. And it's almost 3.5.
And after a few times of that, I told Karma Diva, she's the timekeeper. She has to stop us at 3 hours. It don't matter what the fuck we're talking about. We will pick it up the next Friday. And that's just how we did. So we had a little bit of the throwback Friday Night Live tonight where the Friday Night Live consists of us talking about a plethora, just whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
We're just missing bro and sis.
And that's basically what happened tonight. We started talking about that nigga Trick Daddy, and we ended up talking about where the fuck Africans really came from. And it's not a male or female. Like, I don't know how we got on there. I'm like, how we get from Trick Daddy, Nan, and then you know, Nan, to is God or a male or a like, how we get there?
You figured out when I shit, you let me know.
They come for a service, otherwise they can do it. Yeah, they can do it them damn selves. You know what I'm saying? But okay, I'm leaving now, Karma Diva. Okay, stay safe, be blessed. Oh no, you're supposed to do it. You here now, so you do it.
Stay safe, stay blessed, remain vigilant, and at all times, keep it hood.
That's right.
Love y'all.
All right. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Stay safe.
Good night.
At all times, like Karma Diva said, and always remember to keep it hood.
Peace.
You know I'll be dragging it out, girl.
I'm like, what was that about?
That was that church. That was that church. That church girl.
Okay, because we're getting into a church service now where it's 4 hours.
Oh,
It's time to go.
Make sure you pay your offering and tithes on your way out.
Yeah, you can send it to
your candy from your kids in the pew.
You can send it to Pumpkin K77. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. You're right. You can put your shit in the chat. You sure can.
Girl, I'm sitting here messing with this whipped cream. But all right, y'all. I gotta go for real. Love y'all.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.